Yeah, she has to come in so she understands what these mean. Okay, I don't know if that's true or not. We'll discuss that later. He said they're good now. Okay. They did make them wait for a long time. I don't know what the deal was, but maybe there's a holdup. All right, guys. All right, there's 1.4K in here. Tan is tanning, yes, honey. Spending time out on that boat, okay? We had a grand old time. All right. So we have 2 orders today that we're going to go over. One is the minute order. That's just a very quick summary. And then one is the more detailed settlement offer. And that will break down absolutely everything that happened in court. It's not as detailed as the 100-page transcripts that I read. I don't know if there was a reporter. I don't know if there, what do I say on here? Yeah, I don't know if there'll be transcripts or any of that. Oh no, I think lawyer said that there's not transcripts. Too. Thank you, love. Okay. Are we ready? So I'm going to start with the mineral. Oh my God. The minute order. Sammy, if you want to turn off comments when I read, you can. That's probably better for them. Yep. I'm going to have Sammy turn them off. And then we'll turn them back on in between. Because Lord knows I wouldn't know how to do it. Actually, any of my mods can do it. If they know how. I just don't know how. Let me wet my whistle first. Mods? Mods, are you out there? Hello to my little mods. Okay, well, I'll just start reading. If anyone's in here, if you guys can turn them off, I would appreciate it. If not, I'm just going to start reading. We're not going to hold up. All right, we're up to 1.6. Okay, here we go. So this is the, no, they're still on, Sammy. She says she turned them off, but they're still on there. You guys can see the comments still, right? I can see the comments. Something funny did happen. See how they're stopped, but no, they're still commenting. Wait. Usually my screen is blank. Oh, turned off comments. Oh, I see. Okay, sorry, Sammy. Typically what happens when you guys turn off the comments, my screen is blank, but it's still showing like the heart me's and gifts and stuff. Okay, got you. I do, if you guys could, only if you guys want to, if you feel like it, if you guys can drop me a daily heart me, I would really appreciate it. There's 1.7K in here. So if you guys can just drop me a daily heart me, you guys never have to give me just a daily heart me. I would appreciate it. Okay, here we go. So this is the minute order from August 6th. We're already halfway there, you guys are amazing. With the Honorable Joshua D. Wacer. Again, there is a new judge for this court hearing. Got it. Okay. Nature of proceedings, mandatory settlement conference. Make sure this is the... Okay, just want to make sure. Okay, here we go. Okay, nature of proceedings, mandatory settlement conference. The following parties are present at aforementioned proceedings. John, petitioner, Bree, respondent. Taylor is John's attorney. All appear remotely. Again, Bree is representing herself. The matter is not called for hearing. Off record. A confidential settlement conference is conducted off the record between the court and the parties. The parties execute and file a deal memorandum enforceable by pursuant CCP 664.6. The matter is called for hearing on the record. The parties are placed under oath. The court conducts voir dire of the parties to confirm their understanding of the binding settlement pursuant to CCP 664.9. Pursuant to Section 9 of the deal memorandum, all trial dates are advanced to this date and vacated. This was one question again. Remember I was telling you guys where people will bombard me if other people go first, which everybody has a right to get the documents. You paid for them, go on, read them, whatever. But then everyone's over like, oh my God, the trial is just advanced. It's advanced and vacated. So vacated is the key thing. There is no trial. So the trial done, not happening, over. Right? Okay. In order to show cause, RE, enter of partial judgment, as well as the evidentiary hearing on the reserved issue of petitioner's request for prevailing partial. Oh, I skipped lines. Let me start that over, because what the fuck was that? In order to show cause, RE, enter of partial judgment, as well as the evidentiary hearing on the reserved issues of petitioner's request for prevailing party fees, petitioner's request for renewal of domestic violence restraining order, and final visitation orders of respondent. Thank you, love. Whether the Family Code Section 3044 presumption is rebutted, are set. Where am I at? Rebutted are set, or are to be set for November 16th and 17th at a certain time. This judicial assistant emails a copy of the minute order to respondent and her counsel. So basically, it's just saying kind of what we talked about, right? It's just there was nothing in it. There's nothing in that. Besides the fact we know for 100% fact that there's no trial. All right, this is going to be the good one. This is the settlement offer. It says, deal memorandum enforceable pursuant to Code of Civil Procedural Section 664.6. Okay. John is the petitioner. Bree is the respondent. Petitioner John and respondent Bree. Respondent attended a mandatory settlement conference, MSC, with Honorable Judge Joshua Wacer on August 6th. The parties reached a partial settlement in their above entitled pending parentage proceeding at said MSC. That's the MSC is Mandatory Settlement Conference. Resolving the custody issues currently set for trial on August 24th to 28th. 24th through 28th, 2026 in this matter, which shall be included in the final judgment. Again, solidifying. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. I won't be able to thank everyone because I'm not paying attention over there. But thank you. Further solidifies the trial's done. We're not going to have a trial. Well, we ain't having shit, but they ain't having a trial. Okay? The parties herein agreement shall be enforceable pursuant to Code of City Procedures, Section 664.6. The court shall reserve jurisdiction to carry out the term of this partial settlement. Settlement agreement. Number 1 is parentage. Petitioner father John Giese and respondent mother Bree Wilson are the parents of the minor child W. I'll leave the rest of that out. Custody. The notice of ruling filed on July 24th, 2026 shall be adopted as the final orders. I'll try to pull that up. For legal and physical custody in this case, and incorporated into the final judgment of parentage, custody, and support. The relevance of a finding that respondent has rebutted the Family Code Section 3044 presumption. Here we go. Hold on. At the continued hearing on November 16th and 17th is as related to respondent's final parentage time orders. Any such findings shall not, on its own, constitute a sufficient change of circumstances sufficient to modify the final custody order agreement herein. So basically, John's already had sole physical legal custody of the child. That is not going to change. That is as it is. She has not overcome the presumption at all. Number 3, respondent's parenting time. So this is Bree's parenting time. The issue of final parenting time orders establishing the parameters, frequency, duration, and location of respondent's visit with the minor child is reserved. The parenting time orders set forth herein will govern until the court issues final parenting time orders at the continued hearing, or the parties reach a further written settlement agreement resolving respondent's final parenting time. So that means that in the date for November 16th and 17th, they're trying to give them a little bit more time, it sounds like, to kind of work that out. Also, see if Bree actually shows up, which BTW, she didn't. She was supposed to go visit Baby W 2 days ago. She didn't. So I'll read through it and then we'll come back and break it down. Co-parenting coaching / therapy. Petitioner and respondent shall participate together in a virtual co-parenting coaching / therapy sessions with with the LMFT, licensed family therapist. Okay. Commencing by no later than September 1st, 2026. The party shall attend 2 sessions per month with the therapist for a period of 1 year. The cost of the party's co-parenting / therapy with the therapist shall be paid 100% by respondent, so by Bree. The co-parenting coaching / therapy shall be conducted as follows. Can I do a poll really fast? Okay, the poll is going to be, do you guys think she will actually pay for these classes? Since she has to pay for both her and 2K, do you think she's actually going to pay for the classes? Red, yes. Blue, no. Oh, start new poll. Yeah, but start new poll. Red, yes. Blue, no. Red, yes. Blue, no. Will she have to pay? Or do you think she does have to, but will she actually pay for the classes? And maybe we'll do another one after we read what the requirements are. Ooh, is it heavy for... Nope, not going to do it. I don't think we've ever had this many people. Yeah, we got 2,300 in here. Okay, everyone, drop your votes. We're 863 to 54. 863 to 54. 893. Well, this is a shoot. Me, Jenny Mother Baker. Nope, no one thinks. Oh, can we get to 1,000? Yes, we're already 80% of the way in our daily heart maze too. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey! All right, so we got 1,000 for no and 58 for yes. Now let's read what she's going to have to do in said therapy. Okay, A. The parties agreed to waive the safe harbor provision of their co-parenting coaching therapy with the therapist and understand and agree that the therapist shall be permitted to testify at further hearings. So that's huge. If they choose, like if something happens and she chooses to file to try to re-get some type of visitation over what they said or custody back, whatever, whether it's legal or physically, they have to waive and be able to say, yep, the therapist can come and testify. B, the parties agreed to utilize the co-parenting coaching / therapy to discuss and determine the parameters, frequency, duration, and location of Bree's visits with the minor child in an effort to reach mutual agreement regarding the final parenting time orders for Bree. If the parties are unable to reach agreements as the final parenting time orders for Bree, the issue of respondent's final parenting time shall be reserved for determination by the court at a future hearing. So basically, they're going to go in, they're going to talk to this therapist, and it's together, but it's virtually, right? They'll go in, they'll talk to him. The therapist is going to say, well, she hasn't seen the kid and blah, 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 whatever. I'm just paraphrasing. I don't know what the therapist is saying. Thank you, love. Well, she hasn't seen him in this amount of time, etc., etc. She didn't show up for her August hearing. I know that because I got sent some videos today. She was at home and she was supposed to be in Texas visiting her child, which she chose not to do. And it'll continue. That's a summary, right? Okay, C. The parties shall not discuss the details of their co-parenting coaching / therapy sessions on social media or with any third parties. Clap it up for the judge. Clap it up. That's imperative. That's important. None of that needs to be on social media. They need to try to work through and her figure out that she either is going to be a part of W's life or not, and they need to do that on. That doesn't need to be plastered over social media. The parties shall not allow third parties, including significant others, Santos, to discuss their co-parenting coaching therapy sessions publicly. D, the parties shall address their respective concerns, grievances, or frustrations about the other party, if any, in the context of co-parenting coaching therapy rather than publicly on social media. Clap it up for the judge again. This was a great, this is great. And again, Bree has to pay for this 100%. They have to go twice a month. I think they said for an hour, for 1 year, twice a month for a year. I'm assuming the time is about an hour to work through this stuff, but Bree has to pay for it. If Bree doesn't pay, they don't go. E, respondent, Bree, can have the option to attend these sessions in person if allowed by the therapist. Petitioner, so 2K, shall not be required to attend in-person sessions with Bree and shall be allowed to appear virtually even if respondent is able to attend in person. Now, I don't know, but I can see in my little brain her pitching a fit about this. No, he needs to come. If you want me to pay, he needs to come. He needs to be in person too, like me. Like, why would they have him fly out to California twice a month to do an hour-long counseling class? So, okay, number 5. Here we go. Trial to be taken off of the calendar. The trial currently set for August 24th through August 28th at the department shall be taken off calendar in light of parties hearing settlement of custody and the hearing agreement to reserve jurisdiction over the issues of final parenting time, orders for respondent, and petitioner's request for prevailing party attorney's fees. So again, John's asking for attorney's fees for the extended DVRO. That's one of the things that he is allowed to request for. So again, that's like the third time that they've mentioned that the trial is off the thing. The trial's not coming back on the record at all. Number 6, prevailing parties' attorney's fees and request for renewed DVRO. Petitioner's request for prevailing parties' attorney's fees and costs related to his request for domestic violence restraining order against Bree shall be set for hearing in Department 243 on a date approximately 90 days from this order. Once filed, petitioner's request to renew the domestic violence order against respondent shall be set for a hearing on the same date. So, if you guys weren't here when I read over the DVRO extension, he requested an extension for 5 years because it's already been proven by the judge that she has broken the orders several times, and that was since May. There has been multiple times since May that she has also broke the orders. And so that will be extended. So, and what I was trying to say, and then, so the DVRO that he has expires August 27th. So what the judge is saying here is we're going to push it out 90 days, and the current DVRO that you have will stay in effect, right? It's going to stay in effect until this court date, because this one expires before this one. So it says it goes to the court date, whichever is latter, which is the 90-day one, which is in November. Number 7. Respondent's visitation pending issuance and or agreement to final parenting time orders. Pending agreement of the parties or further court order, respondent shall continue to have visitation with the minor child in accordance with the notice of ruling filed on July 24th, subject to the following additional parameters. So really quick before I go over this, you guys, for all the people that are coming out now trying to get clicks and views that are, anyways, This again is going to tell you she has her 7 days a month. It's saying here already in the beginning line. That's not changing. She's not used it. She's always had parenting time. She's always had 1 week out of the month. She chooses not to use it. Okay? Okay. A. August 2026 visit. Respondent shall have non-overnight parenting time with the minor child in Dallas between August 17th and 20th. Okay, so they moved it. So John must have agreed upon that. Between August 27th and August 20th, or maybe he didn't agree till the August 10th, and that's why they moved it, because remember she was supposed to go August 10th. Okay. Between August 10th and August 20th, the parties shall coordinate the time frame of respondents' non-overnight parenting time for 3 days during the week of August 17th through the 20th, with the understanding that the minor child shall be allowed to miss school during this week to maximize his time with Bree. Bree's friend Ruby can be in attendance. However, Ruby's partner MJ shall not be present, and respondent shall ensure that neither she or Ruby live stream or post the minor child on social media during respondent's August 26 parenting time, and shall not disparage 2K or 2K's family on social media. B. Petitioner shall be afforded FaceTime 5 to 10 minute calls with the minor child on each day during respondent's visitation. So the 3 days that she's going to have it was 3 days, right? Yeah, 17th through the 20th. So 2K can call every single day for 5 to 10 minutes during that time. I don't know. It doesn't state how long she's going to keep him. It's just non-overnight, but he's allowed to have contact with him during that. Okay. C. In the event petitioner is traveling to the West Coast, so this is 2K. If 2K is traveling to the West Coast, i.e. California, Arizona, and deems that it is in W's best interest to accompany petitioner on such travel to the West Coast, petitioner shall advise Bree via OFW, which is again our family wizard, that W will be on the West Coast to see if respondent desires reasonable daytime visits with W in the city to which petitioner and W are traveling. All such visits shall be subject to the applicable visitation parameters set forth in the notice of the ruling of July 24th. D. Respondent shall be allowed to exercise visits upon 14 days advance notice, as opposed to the 30 days advance notice set forth in the notice of the 24th. So he just switched it from 30 days to 14 days. She has to provide him notice whether she's coming or not coming. The parties shall discuss the parameters of future visits between Bree and W with the therapist in the context of the co-parenting coaching / therapy, with the understanding that until further written agreement of the order of the court, all visitation parameters set forth in the court's notice of ruling filed on July 24th, 2026, shall remain in effect unless the parties mutually agree to deactivate from the visitation parameters set forth in the July 24, 2026 notice of ruling in writing, pending to the continued hearing of final thing. Hey, Sammy, can you do me a favor? If you have it handy, I know you've already sent it to me, but can you send me back the July 24th hearing so we can go over that and just check in as to what he's saying, please? If not, I'll pull it up. Number 8. We're actually already almost done. Hey, W, you guys already reached the daily heart rate goal. Let's go. 8. Financial contributions for the minor child. Respondent agrees. So respondent is Bree. Bree agrees to contribute informally with the minor child's needs, such as sending pull-ups and other supplies, as well as splitting the cost of school / daycare, health and care bills, co-payments, and insurance cost. Petitioner will send invoices and list all the supplies needs on it. So it's like, okay, well, I know you guys agreed for her to not pay child support, but you're going to help with this child in some way, shape, or form. And this is what we're going to do. Right? Oh, do you guys think we can get it to 1.2 daily Heartmates today? That would be good. I think that has to be new people. I don't know. Okay, number 9. Matters reserved for continued hearing. An OSC reentry of partial judgment as well as the evidentiary hearing on the reserved issues of petitioner's request for prevailing party fees, petitioner's request for renewal of domestic DVRO, and the final visitation order. Thank you, Liz. Visitation order for a respondent, whether the Family Code Section 3044 presumption is rebutted, are set for. Thank you, love. We sent them. Okay. Set for continued hearing on November 16th, 17th at, well, just 16th, 17th. If you guys are new here, you don't watch, I don't give out names, or I'll give out dates, but never times or the location of where any of the court stuff is. Okay, number 10, miscellaneous and other. The parties shall incorporate the herein terms into a stipulated partial final judgment. Thank you, love. Chris, thank you so much. Level 27, let's go. B, the parties' agreement set forth above in the herein deal memorandum shall be enforceable as a final judgment pursuant to California Code of Civil Procedure section 664.6. The court shall retain jurisdiction to enforce the term of this deal memo and to make decisions relative to respondent's parenting time schedule, petitioner's request for prevailing parties fees, and anticipated request to renew the DVRO if the parties are unable to reach an agreement. The parties agree that the final judgment shall contain standard boilerplate language regarding their where'd I go? Sorry, I lost my place. Language regarding their respective rights and responsibilities, and it is signed by everybody. Okay, now you can turn the comments back on. So, basically, it's just a breakdown of the trial is canceled. Everything's basically going to stay the same, except for they either agreed or they moved the change of her dates from the 17th through the 20th. Now, she hasn't said anything about it that I've seen. Oh, hold on. BJ, thank you so much, love. Hey, Simone. So that's good if she's going to be able to go see a lot. Yeah, it is a lot, and we'll break it down. No, we're going to go over it again. I just want to make sure I let everybody know I was going to go. Oh, shit, I need to plug my thing. That I was going to go over it before our series, because I do realize I have a lot of East Coast people, and it just gets too late. Yeah, who thinks she's actually going to go? I've had a lot of people say that they don't think she's going to go, and also that she has stated that she's not going to go. Okay, AA Law Talk, do you want to come up and join and explain any of this? Andrea, another one. Listen, I love every single gift, but a first-time gift is absolutely always the best. Only if you want to. Don't feel like you have to. Yes, this will be on YT. Okay, here she comes. Yes! Wait, why is the screen weird? Hold on, let me see if I can figure this out. How do I do that again?
Can you hear me? You can hear me, right?
I can hear you just fine. It's just that the screen is weird. I like to share with you. Here it is. Hold on. Let's do this. Oh my God, what is growling?
No, that's me.
Oh,
That's me.
I'm like, what is that? Wait, why is it so weird? Oh, there you done. Okay. Hold on real fast. Let me introduce sister. Let me introduce, for those of you guys who don't know, AA Law Talk is a practicing family law attorney in California, also Oregon, but it's nice that we have her over here. She can answer all of our questions and break all of this down. What do you think?
Yeah, so I think that this is okay. This is just my personal opinion, not like my,
Right.
official professional opinion, but I think this is like her giving up. I think she's planning to go out there for 3 days. The visit is for 3 days.
Yeah.
And I think that,
Non-overnights.
non-overnights. And I think that she's going to go out there and basically like say her goodbyes, take her pictures, do her things. And I don't think she's going to proceed forward with anything else. Now, listen, I hope that that's not the case, but that's what it sounds like to me. And it sounds also to me like it gives her an opportunity to have an out in social media to be like, oh, well, we have to do this counseling and it's hard to schedule and it's expensive and I can't afford it. So she's like giving herself, maybe not just for social media, but for her own mind, like a way out, because why would she agree to that? Because essentially what that was is like, hey, this is going to be the parenting time. And if you want anything to change, then you have to have 1 year of of a licensed therapist that she has to pay for, for them to agree to something. And the therapist has to, so anyway, I think it's really sad for W. I'm not going to lie. Like, I do think it's very sad, although it's been occurring this way. So maybe it's better that it's for sure better that it's final at this point. But to me, my personal opinion, this is her giving up, and she's going to go out there for 3 days. She's going to spend that time with them, get her pictures, do her thing, and then, peace out. I think she's going to go. I think somebody said she's not going to go this month. I think she's going to go this month. It was a specific date, non-overnights. Ruby can go.
I think she said, though, already when she was in Vegas, I think she said she wasn't going to go, but I feel like that was for the 10th. Because originally the date was she was supposed to go on the 10th.
Right.
And she didn't. So, and it is really sad. I have to sneeze. It is really sad because you guys, 2K has said from the beginning, I just saw that one. The no overnights was her request. She did not want to do overnights because what? She can't be without Santos. She can be without the baby for 8 months, without baby W, but not without Santos. I do find it odd, though, that she still has to take somebody because she can't do it herself. So she has to take Ruby with her. So I'm confused. Yeah, so I don't know if she's going to go or not go. But I do think that it is extremely sad because if you guys think deep down about it, John has said this whole time that he doesn't want her out of his life. He wants 50-50. He wants his son to have his mother. And he has said no one else is going to be a mother for him. He has a mother. But she's choosing not to be that. She has chose Santos. She has chose Santos and now Baby Thursday over Baby W.
I think in my mind, sorry, I keep muting because I'm riding my bike and it's a little bit loud. I'm sorry, but I'm almost back to my house, so it'll be quiet in just a second. But anyway, I think that she does not want to go by herself for sure. And I think part of it may be a little bit shame associated, which again, that's also sad. But anyway, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think she's going to come on the 17th, but I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. You guys don't think she is? I don't think she's going to pay for this. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think that they're saying that because are you guys saying that because, you guys, let's get through this part. And I've said a couple times, I'm going to read them again for you guys after my series. Okay, so let's get through this. Did she say that she wasn't going to go? Is that why you guys are saying that you don't? Are you guys just saying you just don't think she's going to go? Yes, she can represent you. Anyone can represent themselves in other states because you're just not a lawyer, so she's not like locked down anywhere, so she can represent herself. She's just gonna go and get that. That's what I think too. Is she'll probably go and just get the picture and be done. Oh, yeah, she said she's not going. Okay, we'll see then.
Anyway, that'll be really sad if she doesn't. But I do think that she has set it up to where she has an excuse for why she hasn't seen him. Whether it's for him, for social media, for herself, or whatever, there's this like underlying purpose that she could always lean on to suggest somehow that, the reason for not participating.
Right.
which
Well,
is
she.
really unfortunate for 2K because she's going to ultimately at the end of the day blame 2K. And I think
Oh,
she does believe that at the like, when W is older that he'll choose or he'll, try to do something. And I think she's, that's not anyway, that's
okay.
yeah,
Let me
but
answer this.
that's wild.
Yeah, let me answer this one question really fast, and then I'm gonna let you dive in. Hope says she's gonna go just for social media, which is sad as a. Well, she can't go or she can't do social media. The judge put a kibosh on that. She cannot stream, go live, do any TikToks, and or post pictures on him of him on social media at all. I think that that's why a lot of people are thinking, oh, then she's not gonna go because that's why she likes to go. That's where she makes money.
Yeah, she won't be able to do that. I mean, now the I mean, listen, I've been up here talking about this so often. I mean, what's going to happen to her? I mean, I don't want to, I hate saying even stuff because I know she watches and
Just give me,
but
yeah, just a little
yeah,
bit.
like what's going to happen to her if she does it? And if this is going to be her last hurrah, I mean, what's really going to prevent her from doing it? Although anyway, yeah,
I think
I
for
think this
some
is her
reason,
goodbye.
isn't it though that maybe I missed it for some reason because when I'm listening or when I'm reading, I'm not really paying much attention. I think visitation can be ended if she breaks that. I believe what I heard was that if visitation can be ended. So I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. She's never participated in it anyway. Like, I don't know. I mean, yeah, sure, probably. I mean, I honestly, I don't know. I didn't read that or I didn't hear that when you were reading it, but,
Yeah,
um, I mean, I think 2K has enough anyway to get the visits ended completely, but,
yeah.
um,
No, you guys,
I
she
don't know.
can't post. She can't post pictures even after Ruby cannot post pictures or videos. He cannot be on their social media at all.
And I also, want to point out because a lot of people have been historically confused about jurisdiction, but they have stipulated now. Well, I'll get to that in 1 second. But California is going to retain jurisdiction. Also, they were clear about that. So California is going to retain jurisdiction for the attorney's fees. They're going to retain jurisdiction for the DVRO, and they're going to retain jurisdiction to enforce um, this current order. And I think that's wise. I know a lot of people were like, oh, get it transferred. But I think it's wise to keep it in California because there's just so much history and it's easier
Yeah.
for California to see the whole thing. Um, but yeah, she's so anyway, so California's going to keep jurisdiction.
Yeah, which I think is good. Somebody asked about the move-away order. You guys, the move-away order has already been granted. Baby W will live in Texas. He's now a Texas resident. Uh, it's not a thing because she says, well, he came out of me in California, so he needs to be in California. That's not, no, that's not it at all. Thank you, love. What else came up in there that you could help us explain that I did a bad job at?
I don't think you did a bad job at anything. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. But I just I did want to come up here and give my personal opinion.
Love it.
I mean, I do think my personal opinion is based on what I've seen, just in my career. But it seems like this is her, you know, her
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 goodbye.
end. Yeah, I think she's done.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
yeah, yeah. And I don't think she's gonna fight anymore. But yeah, I mean, they have to. The whole therapy thing is wild. The waiver of like confidentiality
Mm-hmm.
is good because therapists don't like to testify. One, and then two, it's easy to get those subpoenas thrown out in
Yeah.
court because it's supposed to be it's supposed to be an environment that two people can come together or one person can come to with a therapist and can be fully open and transparent, right? And so therapists don't want that to be exploited in any way, right?
Right.
If Bree or if 2K knows that this can potentially be used for testimony, the likelihood that they're going to actually get somewhere in treatment, let's just call it,
Yeah.
is slim, you know? And so that's a good thing that they have that. Although I will say I don't think they're going to get very far because Bree's going to go into those meetings if she ever attends or if she ever does it, knowing that the therapist can testify. So as a result, she's not going to. Well, I don't listen. I mean, I don't. She's done a lot of dumb things, so maybe she
Yeah.
will. But
No,
she's
I
not
think
going to
it
come
too.
to the table and be like, "Yeah, I fucked up." Or sorry, am I allowed to say that? Sorry.
Yeah, you can I say
Yeah,
that.
I messed up. And I want to get better. What can I do? How can I bridge this gap? How can I make this better? How can I fix this? And the same is true for 2K. Honestly, I mean, although 2K is not in the same position as her, so it doesn't
Right.
really matter as much as her. But yeah. But
Okay.
I don't know if there's any other questions, so I'm happy to answer them. But I just wanted to come up here and say I think that this is her giving up.
Yeah. I think I said something very, very close. I think she'll do one last visit to get her pictures. It'll just be obviously, well, supposed to be, but let's see. Now that, let me not say that. Now that, if it's her last visit, how do we know she's going to follow the rules, right? And she can't stream it. She's not going to be on there live, so we just don't know. You guys, I will read them again after my series, so have no fear if you missed the reading. You're just getting the description coming up. Okay, I do have one question for you though. Do you
Yeah.
happen to know about how much these classes will run her? She has to pay for both her and 2K.
Well, they're not classes; it's like actual
Or
therapy.
yeah, like the therapy. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would say anywhere between like $200 to $300 a visit.
So $400 to $600 approximately a month is what she would have to.
No, I think a visit for both
Oh,
of
for the
them. I
both
don't.
of them. Okay,
Yeah, I
gotcha.
don't think it's going to be. I think it's just
Oh no,
they
no, that's
specified that, but I think it's just for her to pay for the
yeah.
visit, or
I
I'm not
meant
the visit. I'm sorry. Go
the
ahead.
therapist. No,
Yeah.
I was saying the two to because you said $100 to $300, but they have to go
Yeah.
twice a month. That's why I was saying between two
Oh,
and six
yes.
for the month.
Fair.
Because she has to
Yes.
go
Yes.
twice a month. Yeah, yeah, okay.
Yes. Fair. Fair.
So
Fair.
yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
if she'll pay that to go.
But I
Maybe
actually, so I am going to listen to you read it again
okay.
because I was riding my bike,
Yeah,
but it actually sounds to me, and this is why I was like, the second that I heard you say this, I was like, oh, she's done. It sounded to me like, yes, the 7 days or the whatever is the plan, but it was unclear to me relating to the therapist because it also said that the therapist would like the two would agree on this plan moving forward with the therapist. I don't know. It was worded weird, but it made me
it was.
think that the 7 days is not a thing, but that the parenting time is tied to this therapist
Yeah.
and them agreeing with the therapist on what times would be best for W. So anyway, so I'm going to reread it or I'm
Okay.
re-listen to it when you read it again. But um, I do question. I think they said a couple times like the order from the 29th is the order, but there was some conflicting language.
Yes. Oh, sorry,
So
notification. Okay, some people asked about the whole getting to miss school. Baby W doesn't have to go to school during those times, which
just
is a
for the
little,
3 days.
yeah,
Just for
which
the
is,
3 days.
yeah, just for the 3 days. But I'm like, remember, maybe it's because I'm getting that from her because she said she was only going to do 2 to 3 hours. So I'm like, well, then why couldn't she do it like after school if
I
she's only
mean,
doing two to
yeah,
three
why
hours?
not?
Yeah,
Why
if
not?
now,
But she's interested in disruption. She's not interested in true. So like
some
really
people,
honestly, come on guys. Like in true brief fashion.
right?
Like this is not surprising that she's like, "Oh, well can he miss school because these are the only times that I can do it." I mean,
Crazy. Just throw
she's a ding dong.
everything. Yeah.
She's an absolute ding dong. She's probably said like, "Oh, my other baby sleeps from this time to this time, and I mean, who knows what?
That baby is a newborn baby. That baby's asleep the whole time. Kids always
Yeah,
asleep. They were
right.
able to
And
drink and
2K,
party for a week.
yeah, can you imagine her with oh my God, with two
No,
kids? Yeah,
no.
I cannot. Never mind. I won't say that. I would kind of like to see it though. Anyway,
Oh gosh.
I mean, not really, but
Yes.
So
Um,
yeah, that's why.
be tired and cranky after school. I mean, not typically because they have a nap time at school, right? So, I mean, I don't know. My grandkids are happy and good after school. That's when they've had their nap. Because if she's going to take him at midday, that's going to be his nap time. That's when he's going to be cranky. She's not a morning person. She's always said that. So she's not going to take him. It's not like she's going to take him first thing in the morning. So if she can't wait till after school, which is like what, 4 or maybe 5, then she's going to want to take him from what, 1 to 4. That's nap time. She's going to have him to sleep, and then, or just mess up his whole schedule. That's crazy to me. I think that they should have stipulated the hours. But this is where Bree and 2K will have to communicate and have to pick up what is best for them. Oh, 2K said 2 p.m. Yeah, write it down. Well, maybe he'll nap early. I don't know his nap schedule, so I don't know. I think
I
it's
just don't
absolutely
think that
crazy.
I don't think they contemplated all of the things. I think that if I were to guess,
Mm-hmm.
it would have been like Bree saying, "Oh, well, I can only do this time," and I would assume that 2K in this settlement conference, like so, the way that settlements are, especially when it's judicially guided, which is what they did. You know, well, it kind of depends on the setup because they have a DVRO. They were probably both separate, like in separate Zoom rooms, or maybe not Zoom, WebEx rooms, whatever. And the judge is going back and forth between the two, and then 2K's attorneys like in the same room as him, and then Breeze doesn't have an attorney, so she's by herself. And so what will happen is the judge will go into like the Zoom room or WebEx room with Bree, and then we'll say, okay, what do you want? And then the judge will write it down, and then we'll go to 2K and then say, okay, this is what she's saying. And so if I were to guess, it would be something to the effect of like Bree saying, oh, well, this is the only time that I can do, and he's in school, like probably trying to give herself some more out, or
Yeah.
some more reason to like get out of it. And then so then I would imagine the judge saying, okay, writing this down, and then going over to 2K saying, okay, this is what she said, and 2K saying, oh yeah, he can miss school, and then having it be like, and then, the judge goes back and says, okay, well, 2K said that he can miss school. Not, he doesn't call him 2K, obviously, but say,
Right.
okay, he said he can miss school. And then Bree's like, oh, well, before he would lie and then say that and then wouldn't let me see him because this, she probably comes up with some whole dramatic story. And so then the judge is like, okay, let me go back and talk to him. And so then that's why the language gets adopted into the stipulated order because, she's just trying to like, I don't know. But the funny thing is that none of this stuff matters. Like none of what she said to the judge in this settlement conference matters really at the end of the day because it's all confidential, less the order that comes out. That
Yeah.
obviously is not confidential. So, it's stupid for her to try to like gain favor with this judge because it doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's the whole thing is crazy. A couple of questions I heard pop up is what happens if she continues to miss her her parenting time. This is my thought, and then I'll let AA because she'll correct me if I'm wrong. I think that when they go back to court in November, I think that 2K then because now they're they'll be almost they're 1 month shy of a year of her seeing him, minus the 2 hours around his birthday, we should chuck balloons in his face. I think at that point the judge could very well say, "You've gone 11 months without going and seeing the kid, so at this time you're gonna have to stick to FaceTime visits or go to a step up plan." And AA and I have gone into great detail of what a step up plan. I'm shocked that has not been requested and or talked about because that's what should happen. And I actually think it's better that that she's doing the 2 to 3 hours is what she said, because I think overnight right away for 3 nights away from his comfort, his family, his home, everything he knows, and going right into an environment with somebody he hasn't seen in 8 months, a new baby, and then Ruby. He's seen Ruby a couple times. That he's doesn't know her either. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's best for him to do that. But what do you think about that? If she continues to miss, do you think the judge will change that up in November?
I really need to listen to you read the order
Okay.
again because it sounds to me like they could that 2K could it sounds to me like 2K could potentially stop the visits and they would have to work with this therapist to figure out what works best for W. So
Yeah.
that's what it sounds like to me, but I'm not 100% because I wasn't I was locked in, but I wasn't fully locked
Right.
into
You know,
listening. So
I
I
feel
want to
you.
re-listen to it. I want to say it was like number 5 or number 7. I don't know. I don't really
Do you want me
remember,
to read
but
them? I'm also going to read
the
the
29th.
orders that they talked about for the July 23rd one, because they kept referencing back to the July order. So I'm going to read that so we know. But let me pull up number 5 for you. Hold on.
But it may not have been 5. So,
Okay.
so,
Let me see. Let me just see what it was.
but it started out like, the parties agreed to work with LMFT
Mm-hmm.
for parenting time in the future. I don't know. It was something like that.
Let's see. Forever. Oh, probably number 4. Okay. Co-parenting, coaching / therapy. Maybe this one.
Maybe.
Um, or yeah, so one above that is respondents parenting time, and then custody. And again, the custody is the notice of ruling filed on July 24th, 2026 shall be adopted as a final order. So we're going to go over that next.
Yeah, but that's legal custody and the physical custody, but that's not really parenting time. Okay, continue reading. Sorry.
Okay.
There's something in here where the parties have to work with this therapist to determine the parenting time.
Yeah, let me see. Okay, here it is. Okay, so it's number 4. So Bree and or 2K and Bree shall participate together in virtual co-parenting coaching / therapy classes with an LMFT, commencing by no later than September 1st, 2026. The party shall attend 2 sessions per month with the LMFT for a period of 1 year. The cost of the party's co-parenting coaching / therapy with LMFT shall be paid 100% by Bree. The co-parenting coaching therapy shall be conducted as follows. A. Parties agree to waive the safe haver provisions of their co-parenting coaching / therapy with him, and understand and agree that the therapist shall be permitted to testify at future hearings. B. The parties shall agree to utilize the co-parenting coaching therapy to discuss and determine the parameters, frequency, duration, and location of Bree's visits with the minor child in an effort to reach mutual agreement regarding the final parenting time
That's
orders
it.
for respondent. Okay. You want me to finish
That's
that?
it.
Want me to finish that
Well,
out?
can you actually read that again? Like read that
Yeah.
one part again?
Let
Sorry.
me
I
go there.
just
No,
if
you're
I'm
good.
not looking at it, then I'm like,
I know it's
oh,
hard.
okay.
Okay, so the parties agreed to utilize the co-parenting coaching / therapy to discuss and determine the parameters, frequency, and duration and location of respondents' visits with the minor child in an effort to reach mutual agreement regarding the final parenting time parenting time orders for respondent.
Yeah, I don't know. Sounds to me like they have to work with this therapist to figure out what would be best for W.
Yeah. And
And
then
that like so I hear that the order from the 29th or 23rd or whatever is relevant, but I think it's relevant only as to legal custody and physical custody, but not parenting time.
yeah, John doesn't have to agree to Callie. I don't know what you mean by boy mama. Yeah, he doesn't have to agree to Callie. And then the next one says, the line after that says, if the parties are unable to reach agreement as the final parenting time orders for respondent. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I skipped a line. Okay. Okay, here we go. If the parties are unable to reach agreements as to the final parenting time orders for respondent, the issue of respondents, so Bree's final parenting time shall be reserved to be determined by the court's future hearing, which will be in
Yeah.
November. And
Yeah.
then I saw one about the court order. So yeah, it's a lot.
Which is not likely to actually occur in November either, especially if it's not calendared.
No,
And
it
Bree
is
won't know.
yeah, it's
Oh,
calendar for
is
the
it?
2 days.
Oh,
Yeah, they
okay.
have 2 days to go over the DVRO extension.
Oh, okay.
And then they'll finalize any of the last minute stuff with parenting, I guess, to see, give her time to see if she's going to show up. How did therapy go? Were you guys able to agree upon anything? And go from there.
But doesn't the therapy requirement say for 1 year?
Yeah, it
They have
says,
to go to
and
this therapy for
yeah,
1 year.
and they have to start by September 1st. So I guess in reality, we'll give them all of September, all of October, and half of November for them to go. So that'd be 2, 4, 8, 10, 12. So they'd have like 16 sessions by then if she's willing to pay it.
Which she probably won't. So then when they go in November, nothing's going to change. So I think that he has a substantial amount of wiggle room to say no. But I also just don't think she's going to participate in any visits, so I don't think it really matters,
Yeah,
which is
I
really
agree.
sad. But yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
totally.
I
Okay, well,
think that the part that's finalized is the legal and physical custody.
yeah,
So he's going to primarily reside in Texas with 2K, and then 2K has sole legal
we had
decision
2 months.
making custody, legal custody. So um, she has no. That is a ship that has sailed, and guys, she will never be able
Yes,
to
by
get
September.
that back. She will
Right.
never be able to get decision making or sole legal custody back. That is final. That is done. She would have to prove a substantial change of circumstances. I mean, it is a whole different ball game once it is a final order. I mean, it was already difficult for her. And I think the judge was trying to, like, hammer that home in one of the last transcripts that you
Yeah.
had read, Angie. But, um, you know, she has to prove not just a change of circumstance. Like, it can't be something simple like, oh, she moved to Texas. So now she wants, joint legal custody. Like, that's not the way it works. It has to be a substantial change of circumstances that not just a substantial change, but that was not foreseen at the time of the settlement or the trial or the time that the order was entered. And so, you know,
Yep.
there's no way she's going to get that back.
Even though I know
Even,
she's over there saying that you guys should already know. Anybody with a brain cell can tell you that you can always get custody back.
no, no,
I guess if
parenting time,
something,
yes.
yeah,
Parenting
but
time, parenting time, anytime she can go to court. She doesn't necessarily, well, California is actually pretty tough on that and proving a change of circumstance for that too. But, you could essentially go to court for that anytime, parenting time. But
yeah,
legal custody, she's done. Physical custody, he's in Texas or he's wherever 2K is.
right.
And yeah, so I mean, she's never going to get that back.
Never at all. Okay, do you
She
guys
may,
want to go? Oh, good. Sorry.
well, I was just going to say, she can always, though, file to change parenting time or visitation.
Yeah,
Um, but even that is still going to be a much more difficult bar for her once the permanent order has been entered, but there's no permanent order. So I think that's still temporary.
mm-hmm.
And the hope is that they're going to be able to figure out what's best for 2K, or not 2K, gosh,
For W.
what's best for W. Yeah. And again, I think that this is just an out for her. She's not going to pay for the services, the therapy. She's not going to attend. She's not going to participate. She's not going to get a favorable outcome from the therapist, even if she does participate, because she's going to do so half-assed, like we've seen everything else. She's
Right.
not shown anything other than that. So, not to be mean, but it's just a fact of the matter.
Yeah.
So,
And she would have to make huge strides and changes. She would have to do a complete 180, right? But to even file it, she would have to be doing every single visit, not break any rules, everything to even try to get more time, or they could agree upon it. Okay, let's go over really fast before I have to do, because I have to do my series, and then I'm going to come back on and I'm going to read all of them again. But I do want to read, just so we're all up to date, I do want to read the order that was issued. Wait, which one is this one? Oh, this is the July. Okay, this is the July order that the judge that we just read the new order on. This is what he says it refers back to. If they don't agree, it refers back to this court order. Okay, so I'm going to read this really fast. I'm not going to read all the upper part. It's all the same. I'm just going to read the findings and orders. So number 1, the court finds, based on the aforementioned of respondent and respondent's counsel orally before the court on May 5th, 2026, the respondent stipulated to petitioner having sole physical custody of the party's minor child. That gets all his information. Okay, and then number 2, the court further finds that the issue to be decided by the court rules as thus. So Bree's request to rebuke the Family Code Section 3044 presumption as Bree's request for an award of joint legal custody to respondent, and so that's Bree, and Bree's request for increased visitation with the minor child, both in the state of California, and for increased visitation time for the removal of existing restrictions. The court denies respondent's request to rebuke the Family Code Section 3044 presumption. The court finds that the presumption has not been overcome. So you guys, for those of you guys that had questions, hey, can you mute just real fast while I read this? Because they can hear, you can hear your background noise. Okay, and then come in after. So for those of you guys who were asking, well, it didn't say anything about Santos in there. Anything that we had questions on over there or that wasn't answered, that's because it's in this order. Okay, so she's not overcome the 3044 as respondent's request for an award of joint legal custody to respondent. The respondent's request for increased visitation with the minor child, both in the state of California, and for increased vacation, and for the removal of existing restrictions. The court denies respondent's request to rebuke the Family Code Section 3044 presumption. The court finds that the presumption has not been overcome. The court finds that respondent, a perpetrator of domestic violence, committed further acts of domestic violence against the petitioner and also against her current partner, Santos Salazar. The court also finds that respondent has not complied with the terms and conditions of petitioner's permanent DVRO against respondent, and that respondent has also not complied with the existing custody orders. The court finds that it is concerned that respondent has not learned or changed her behavior, and finds, as also indicated by the PPA evaluator, that respondent minimized her behavior. The court finds a continued pattern of pushing the envelope by respondent, not taking orders seriously, and not following court orders. The court finds that none of the evidence presented by respondent has convinced the court that respondent has overcome the Family Code Section 3044 presumption at this point. Number 4, the court further denies Bree's request for joint legal custody, increased visitation with the minor child, including in the state of California, and her request for the removal of restrictions on the location of respondent's visitation and the prohibition on respondent's partner, Santos Salazar. So all of this stays the same, from being present during her visit. The court finds The court finds that it has concerns that respondent is not going to follow court orders based on her prior actions and disregard of court orders. The court concludes that respondent's behavior does not appear to be child-focused. The court finds that respondent has not been consistent with exercising her visits or phone contact with the minor child to date. The court also acknowledges the PPA evaluator's recommendation with the minor child is too young to be flying to California to visit. The court denies respondent's request for award of additional holiday and vacation time. The court finds that it is premature to establish a holiday or vacation schedule at this time. Number 6, the court further denies respondent's request to require the minor child to travel to Los Angeles to be present for the birth of respondent's other child. The court finds that request to be not child-focused. Number 7, the court denies the request of petitioner's counsel to, bifurcate? I always say it wrong.
Bifurcate. Separate. You just say separate instead of bifurcate.
Okay. To separate the issue of child custody, and further finds that the orders set forth below herein shall be deemed non-Montenegro orders. The court set this case for trial, which we now know has been thrown out, as set forth herein below, to issue final orders to be included in the parentage judgment, including petitioner's request for prevailing parties' attorney fees for his fee incurred in connection with the DVRO request against respondent. The court adopts the recommendations of the PPA in its entirety, except that the court specifically restricts respondent's visit with the minor child to occur only in Dallas County, Texas, and specifically prohibits Santos Salazar, as well as any member of Santos Salazar's family, from being present during respondent's visit with the minor child. Number 9, based on the aforementioned findings and rulings, the court makes the following non-Montenegro orders. Legal custody. So John shall have sole legal custody of the minor child. Number 2, John shall notify respondent or Bree of major decisions pertaining to the minor child's health, education, and general welfare. Number 3, each party is authorized to obtain emergency medical treatment for the child when they're in their care. Number 4, both parties shall be shall have access, to the minor child's medical, dental, and school records, and both parties shall be listed as parents on all legal terms for the child. Number 6, pursuant to Family Code Section 3025, respondent shall be provided access records and information pertaining to the minor child, including but not limited to medical, dental, and school records. And then here's the parenting schedule that they referred to in today's order. 2K shall have sole physical custody of the minor child. The minor child shall be permitted to remain in Dallas County, Texas with the father. The minor child shall be in 2K's care during all time not designated below as respondents or as Bree's time. Bree shall have up to 7 consecutive days of parenting time with the minor child once per month in Dallas County, Texas. Respondent shall provide petitioner with written notification of her selected parenting days at least 30 days prior to the desired parenting time. This was one of the changes. The judge put that down to 14 days. She now only has to provide him 14 days advance notice. If the parties cannot agree on a selected week, respondent shall have the second week of the month beginning on the second going Monday through Sunday, beginning the second Monday of the month. Bree shall provide 2K with the address of the location where minor child will be residing with her in Dallas County, Texas, for the duration of respondent's parenting time. The parties shall be allowed to mutually agree in writing to afford respondent additional parenting time with the minor child. 6, neither Santos Salazar or any member of Santos Salazar's family shall be present during respondent's parenting time with the minor child. And then the next is transportation. The parenting time exchanges shall occur at a police station. I don't go into detail there. The minor child deserves and has the right to a conflict and tension free exchange. Both parties shall be respectful to each other and provide a child focused exchange. This order shall also apply to any third parties assisting the exchange. Number 3, there shall be no filming at the exchanges. This order does not prohibit recording to the extent allowed by the DVRO against Bree. Significant others shall not be present for exchanges. And then the communication and FaceTime orders, all that's going to stay the same. So neither party shall speak negatively, disparaging, whatever in the earshot. Parties shall continue to communicate through our family wizard. Parents shall acknowledge receiving a message. Don't just leave it on red. They have to at least respond back. Yep, got it. Parties shall limit discussions to issues of routine, schedule, and custody. Parties shall not utilize our family wizard to do arguments, accusations, etc. Parties shall make inquiries to one another to oppose the allegations. Both parties shall mark any doctor, dentist, school, extracurricular, and or appointments or time-based events onto the Our Family Wizard app. She has to check every 24 hours. Both parties shall have access to minor child's school parenting application. Respondent shall have phone/video contact with the minor child every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at a certain time for 10 minutes. Both parents shall ensure that any parent or adult who is present during respondent's FaceTime calls shall remain respectful and child-focused. If the conversation is not child-focused or respectful, John has the right to end the calls. Therapeutic education orders, so we went over a lot of that. Doesn't really matter. That just goes into what they requested for that. And then pretrial orders, which doesn't matter. So I just want to go over the parts where the new orders kind of hit back to the July 24th order. So that is that.
Well, I also want to say really quick that it's going to be extremely difficult for her to enforce a few things. Number one, changing the November hearing to be a determination of the parenting time hearing. She's not going to be able to figure that out. I'm not going to explain to all of you
Right.
why she's not going to be able to figure that out, but she will not be able to figure that out. So it is likely, in my opinion, that 2K's attorney was like, oh yeah, just agree to that, because she's never going to be able to figure out how to get that court hearing to be changed to hear anything about the parenting time. So I don't think anybody has to worry about that changing. But yeah, man, that's bad. Those are all bad.
Yeah. And you guys, she put it there herself for the videos and stuff that I'm seeing on the internet. It's like, oh my gosh, 2K did this to her, and you guys just want him to, or want her to not have anything to do with it. It's all John's fault. It's not John's fault when she's not following the order. Baby is available during the times. She chose to not follow the order. That's on her. She said that she just couldn't do anything while she was pregnant, not even make her FaceTime visits or get on a plane, and has not yet been out to, and we're going to dive into this because I do have to end this and get ready to go into my series. And then at 8 o'clock, we're going to start back up. I'm going to read them again because I know a lot of you guys are in here and you guys came in late, so we are going to go through it again. But no, this is all Bree's fault. This has nothing against John. The baby's been available and ready to see her, but she chose not to. She can't travel. Remember? And then she just said, in fact, before AA pops off, I saw this today. When I made my video, this was the next video that popped up. Hold on, we'll play this, and then we'll end talking about court, and then we'll come back on at 8 o'clock. We'll start talking about court again. But I found this very interesting. Wait, hold on. How do I get there?
Wait, really quick. Are you saying that you're going to be doing a series like where I had a delivery, where I'm going to have to I'm gonna have to see if we win. No, not have to. Don't do that.
Yeah, only
But
if you
am I
want
gonna
to.
get into this?
Yeah, because listen, we have been getting our ass
Who's it
handed
with?
to us.
I
It's
know,
with
but
Lawyer again.
oh god.
We have lost. We've only won 9 out of what, you guys? 14, or no, sorry, 3 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Out of 19 games, we've only won 3. We have been getting our ass handed to us. Is it this one?
And you're gonna do that? That's gonna happen right now here in a minute.
Yeah, at like 7:45 he comes in. So I gotta do a few to try to get some power ups if we can. How would I have not done it? Okay, well, I think it's Dramatic always has it. Hold on. Let's look up Dramatic Talk. Because I thought it was very interesting, because remember she said that she can't travel. It's wait, here it is right here. I knew she would have it. Okay. I'm gonna turn it around here. Remember she said she can't travel. It's way too expensive, and it would be like $3,000, maybe $4,000 if she was to go to Texas, right? Well, look at this. I don't know why he chose to put his financials up, but so in this month they've made $42,000. They have $21,000 left in their account, and looky here, travel, $2,000, almost $2,300 in this month on travel, not to see Baby W. And then this one, they made let's say $36,000. They have $16,000 left, and again on travel another. So they're averaging about $2,500 a month on travel, but never to see the child, never to see Baby W. So I think that's absolutely crazy.
Wait, Santos posted that?
Yeah, he posted this with his income, and it says this is last month. He says I gotta stop eating out so much, because the food for eating out this month was $4,042. Shopping was $2,800. Travel was $2,295. Auto transport. Oh, I guess that's another. That could be car too, but that was $2,200. And then last month, shopping was $4,307. Food and dining.
I do not believe this. I do not. I don't buy this shit. I don't buy it.
I believe it.
I don't. I think they're so broke. I think they're embarrassingly broke. I think that they have to rely on the state. I think that I cannot for 1 second believe that that is a fact, or that is true.
Yeah, it seems like that's a lot of money. Wait, why would he just, why? This only makes them look bad.
Because I know, but they don't care about looking bad. Like, that's what has always blown my mind, is that, like, do they not care? Is there no semblance of, like, dignity at all, period?
True, yeah.
But I think that they're just flat lying. I think they want people to call on them. I think they want to rage bait people. I think they want to get people showing it and being like, oh, see, they make all this money, they're not seeing W. But I think both of them are just so flat broke. They're total losers. I don't think nobody is gifting them like that on lives or streams, or they're not getting that from views. Like, there is no way. There is no way.
Oh, I see someone else put one in there too. That was like AI. It says I earned $1.25 million this month and spent $211,000 eating out, shopping, $152,000, travel, $105,000. Okay, got you. I just saw it super quick and was like, that's interesting. Yeah, crazy. I know, now talking about moving up. Okay, so I'm gonna pop off. I'm gonna have you pop off, and then we're gonna get ready.
I don't know how to do it.
Oh, okay, I'll drop me off. Yeah,
but I'll be here.
If you're here and you want to stay, I'm gonna read them again from the beginning at 8 o'clock.
Angie, you make me go broke. The only reason I do this, just really quick, is because I know that you are, number one, I appreciate supporting you, but also I know that you do a lot for the community. So I just want to say that before this stupid effing battle commences, because
Just know you guys never ever ever have to gift. When you do, if you do, though, you make sure to use the like the triple times and the double times. That's the best time to do it, because then you'll get, it'll, if it's like a 5,000 point gift, then it goes to 15,000 instead of 5.
No,
You know what
I
I'm
try
saying?
to wait for like the last like 45 seconds and then I try to do like the big ones. But
Yeah, last 30 seconds, because we usually have a glove up too. But the first like 30 seconds is usually either a times 2 or times 3. But yeah, that does also give them a chance to kind of move
I don't
ahead.
know anything. I don't know anything about this stuff. Like the other day, I sent you what I thought was the correct heartbeat. Do you remember that? And then
Yeah.
you were like,
I was
"Why
like,
is
what
this
is that?
one?"
That's so
And I was
cool.
like, "Listen, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I just
Take
went
your
to heart
time.
me in it."
Well, I
Oh
love it and
man!
appreciate it. Okay, so I'm gonna pop you down. We'll
All
we'll
right,
do a couple of battles and then we'll get in there. All right, I'll
all
see you in
right,
a little
lock
bit.
me off.
All
Okay.
right, gotcha. Bye. Okay, so it probably has 50 gloves and doesn't even know. No, because she has her account at private, so she doesn't even end up at the top one. Okay, so really fast, you guys. So we still have 1.8 in here. I am going to read all of the documents again. You guys, for those of you guys that came in late and don't know, AA Law Talk is a practicing family law attorney in California, so it is great to have her as part of the show and come in and do all the cool stuff. So we do have a series set up. I'm going to do a couple of small battles first, so we can try to get some gloves and stuff and see if we can't win a game. We will see. And then I'm going to go back in and I will read there's 3. I will read all 3 court records again. Yes, double taps help too, okay? Yeah, don't leave us. I mean, if you want to, you can. I'm not going to hold you here, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Banks is on. Oh, Matt's in a live match. Okay, we'll wait a few minutes for Matt to come back. Ask who? AA about the non-Montenegro part? What about? Do you have a specific question or? Yeah, a lot of you guys came in late, but not a big deal. Not a big deal. Let me see here. Okay, we'll wait for. Well, let's see if Banks wants to do one real fast. We'll do one with Banks, and then we'll do a couple with Matt.
Angie in the motherfucker battle!
Hey, turn it up.
Hey,
How are you,
my
love?
brother, come here. This is like a really, really, really big creator on TikTok.
Oh.
He's one of my really good friends.
Yo.
Yeah. This is my brother. This is my
Hey, brother.
brother.
How are you? Good.
Hey, girl, how are you?
Doing
How you doing,
fabulous.
girl?
Doing
It is
good.
so good to see you.
It's good to see you. I'm like, I never see Banks like we're like not at the same times. Do you want to run a quick battle? I have a series in a little bit, but we can do one.
Okay, look, I'm gonna be honest. Okay,
Be honest.
I would absolutely love to, but I have like a 47 piece right now.
Oh shit, nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do it.
And just out of respect, I
Absolutely. Keep your 47 piece, love.
you're amazing, and I love you, and thank you so much for inviting me and pulling
Absolutely.
up. But I am going to be on for a while. For the rest of this week, actually, I'm going to be because I'm watching my mother's house this week while she's on a cruise and stuff.
Nice.
So the rest of this week till Sunday, I'm going to be streaming like damn near all day, every day. We're going to be having so much fun. As you can see, we got the place. We're having some fun.
Dang. Oh, okay. I see some beer pong going on. I love it. A beautiful home.
Let me just show you.
Okay.
So look, this is the patio. We got a pool table, inside screen, and then look, this is when it gets fun.
If you guys aren't following Banks, make sure you guys follow him. He is a blast. I absolutely love going. Wow, look at that pool.
Yes.
That's amazing. That's Mom's house.
Yes. It's amazing. It's awesome.
Wow,
Yes. And thank
absolutely.
you so much for telling your people that I so much
Yes.
really appreciate.
Love him tons. Make sure you guys hit him with a follow, please. He's amazing. It's funny. He was battling Jasmine one day, and I was giving her. He's like, Angie, and she's like, I don't know. She was playing it off, and she's like, does he have a sock in her name? I'm like, I'm typing. I'm like, tell him that it's me. I love him. She's like, no, I'm gonna make him wait. And then afterwards, she's like, that's my mother-in-law. He's like, dude, no freaking way. It was so cute.
You're so amazing. How like I know like I'm sure you got the series and stuff, but just like a brief, how have you been? How's the family? How has life been lately?
Everything has been really, really, really good. I've been really blessed. Everything is going great. You know, we'll have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so we'll see what they say. Because I didn't even schedule. I didn't even know I had a doctor's appointment. I feel like that's scarier when your doctor just randomly schedules you an appointment.
Yes. It's like, hey, come in. We got to talk.
Yeah, I'm like, what for? So ask me tomorrow. I'll tell you.
Yes. I definitely will link up again with you. Yes.
Yes, I love you bunches. Let's get together this weekend.
100%. Let's do it. It's so good to see you again. You bring me so much joy.
You bring me joy. Love it. All right, bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye, y'all. Love y'all.
Oh my gosh, you guys, he's absolutely amazing too. He's another one that signed to Funerals Agency. Chef's Kiss, love him. Here's Matt. He has so much energy and he's just amazing.
What's going on?
Hey, Angie, I'm in Banks Agency. Oh, you are too, J Love? Wait, you're hold on, sorry. You're with Funeral? I love it. Hey, how are you? I was just chatting with Banks. Okay, I came back for a normal time. We'll run our couple battles before my series, and then I'm back into court docs. I came on early just so I could read court docs first and then have my time with you.
Awesome. I appreciate that, Angie. Thank you so
much. Of course, love. I felt so bad these last couple of days, and then I wasn't on yesterday.
It's been good. I've been staying consistent still, and I've been getting a little love here and there. You know what I mean? I got my biggest gift. I got some sort of Genesis or like a 15K gift.
Oh, the Pegasus?
Something like not the Genesis or like the Atlantis or something.
Yeah, that's a good one. Oh my god, my thing came off. All right, first gift only is ×2. Yes, I am going to read all of them again, you guys. I will read all of them again at 8 o'clock. Hold on, I gotta get a water.
Yes, JJ. Let's go, JJ. Thank you so much, JJ.
Oh my god, you guys, I took the kids shopping with me today. Look what I found. They don't want me to be skinny. They don't want me to be great. Look at this.
Thank you, Anne-Marie.
Strawberry white chocolate. Oh my god. Tell I don't have white chocolate. Cookies. Oh my god.
Hennessy.
I love you guys too, of course, love.
Turn up, everybody. Turn up.
Thank you, love. Not them bonking me, giving me a headache. Hey, Purple Kisses with the birthday cake. I got a little froggy.
That's crazy.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Jax girl, what's going on, Jax girl?
All right, guys, we reached our target for the speed. Everything's going to be ×2 here in a minute. Thank you, Mims.
Helen OG, what's going on? Helen OG, thank you for the heart.
OG. Mims, let's go.
Leanne.
You guys, we're going to do 2 battles with Matt, and then we're going to do our series, and then we're going to reread the court docs. Okay. 5 roses from 5 different people.
Yeah, 5 roses from 5 different people. That's right.
We are neck and neck. Oh my god, it went under.
What is that? Let's
it's
go,
like you have to catch the dart in the board, and then you get a kiss, and I missed it.
Rhonda, that's crazy. I never got that one before.
I have not been to Puerto Rico. Atta cowboy. Thank you, Grammy Bear. All right, guys, we have 40 more seconds of ×2. Ooh, shake what my mama didn't give me. Grammy Bear, let's go. Ooh,
tap it up. Let's go, folks.
Ooh, I got the goat playing drum.
Turn it up, folks. Turn it up.
Ooh, Sissy wants to go to the strip club. Purple Kisses, let's go.
They turning up, JJ.
Let's go, Rhonda.
JJ, they turning up in here.
Wait, what? My name is Harmony. It was Crybaby with the Galleyway. It came up 2 people at the same time.
Turn up. Papa Bear, what's going on?
My name is Rico, actually. I'm surprised you never went. No, I've been to a lot of places, but I've been to Puerto Rico. I will.
Wow, they turning up soon. They're almost 10,000 points.
Right. Let's go, Purple Kid. Listen, don't forget, you guys. We have a series coming up that we gotta try to beat. Okay, because we've only won 3 out of 19 games in the past 4 weeks.
Hennessy, what's going on?
Yes, they are still chatting. She has some family stuff going on, but they are still chatting.
Two boys, what's going on?
Yeah. Thank you guys so much.
Mama Deb, what's going
Hey,
on?
Rico guys. Tonight, yeah, I'm reading. I have my series with Lawyer right after this. Thank you, Kels. And that'll be to Crybaby. And then we'll do. Thank you, Crybaby. Then we'll do the things. Hold on, I gotta turn my AC on.
Let's go. Bigfoot crazy. Let me see who else we got in here. Oh, I don't think JJ. JJ, you still in here, JJ?
We're JJ Fat, and we're here to rock. Like us can never be stopped. See the three of us, and I know we're fresh. Party rocking non-stoppers, and our names are there. Okay, all my old people know what that is. These youngsters are like, what the fuck is she talking about? What's she saying?
You know JJ the Clown?
No, I was talking about JJ Fad.
That's crazy.
That was their little little rapidy doodle they did. All right, guys, we got 13 seconds left. He's singing right along with me. That's what I like to hear.
He's cozy.
Supersonic. Supersonic.
Let's see what's going on.
Yeah.
Damn, almost 10,000 points on my
W suck, gang. Hold on, let me think, my people. Hold on. There's something. Rebecca, that is disrespectful. You're number one. They didn't give you shit. That is so rude. That is rude. TikTok is an asshole. Grammy Bear, you got a glove and a lightning bolt. Sissy got a glove and a bunker. Also, thank you. Purple Kisses, Chiquita, Kels, Nana Banana, Angie, J-Lo, and, what's that? Oh, Monk Mom. All the tappers, all the yappers. Oh, hold on, let me unmute him. Okay, we have time for, I think, one more. Wait, did you guys say Lawyer's battling too? Or he's reading documents? Coach is on it. Wait.
K Honey.
Oh, he just didn't talk. All right, this time his first gift only is times 3. Sister!
Dang,
let's go, Sissy.
Right off the bat. Wait. You dropped a B1, Angie?
I did.
That's
Yeah, I was off yesterday. I slept wrong and I had like this massive knot. There was like a big lump in my back. I was in so much pain. Boop, boop, boop. And I took the knot because it turned into a bad migraine. So I was off one day.
Dang.
I'm actually I won't do a recap, but I'm going to reread all of them at 8 o'clock. I just have to do this battle and then, we may do 2 more here and then let me see. Oh, Lawyer's not bad. Oh, his invites are off. I have to wait till he comes out. And then we'll do our series with Lawyer, and then we're done.
All right. Blessed and grateful. What's up?
Man, I woke up with just, oh my gosh, it was so bad. Yes, this will be up on YT. I just keep forgetting. For some reason, they don't go public I have to go in and turn it public, and I forget.
That's crazy.
So we'll figure it out, guys. It'll all get taken care of.
No, I was wondering where you were like yesterday. Like I didn't see you on here. I seen all the sock gang, but I didn't see you. I was like, oh, okay. I wonder what's going on with Angie.
Yeah, I was going to, but as soon as I came home and my head just started it was bad. I'm like, if I read, I knew docs would likely come out today. Like if I read and go on tonight, nope. Yeah, save all the power ups for. Oh, he's reading oh, perfect. Then we'll be able to talk and see. Since he's reading the docs now, we'll hopefully he'll be done by 7:45, so we can do ours and then court. Need one more rose from somebody else, and then we'll have our. Okay, there we go.
Tasha Kid Rob, what's going on? Yo, tap up that screen, everybody. Tap it up.
Yeah, tap, tappity tap taps. Everyone want to be Angie now? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean with that? Who wants to be me? Oh, they don't want to be me. They need to be else. I did cast, but I'm going to actually read them all over again from the beginning for all the people that missed it. Because there was 3,000 people in here, and then they drop off. They'll come back when we read them again.
Tap up that screen, everybody.
You didn't miss nothing, love. We're going to go over it again. It'll be like it was the first time. Yes. We're going to do, we'll probably have time to do one more game with Matt, and then we'll do our series with Lawyer.
Awesome. I appreciate you. I appreciate your support, Angie, for real.
Of course.
It's a hard grind on here, you know?
Yeah. No, listen, we appreciate you. You like I always say, you are our calm before the storm of the rest of the night. Puts me in that good space. So I love it. Plus, I just want to see you blow up and grow, and one day you're gonna well surpass me and be like, then you'll be helping me. I'll be like, I remember when.
No, I don't. It's all consistency. Like, I don't think I've been this consistent ever on TikTok. This is the first 3 months I've ever been consistent, not missing one day and just being on here all the time, you know?
You're doing a great job. Yeah, he is so
trying to get to the
times, you guys.
Trying to get to those
Angel Eyes. I know that song. I love that song.
Stacey with the
That's what you're talking about if you're talking about the song. Oh, anyways. It's okay. You guys, I'm gonna read the court docs again. I'm gonna read them all from the very beginning again, one more time. After my series with Lawyer. I have to stay on and do my series with Lawyer. So it'll be 8 o'clock.
Nick Guitar, what's going on?
8:24, my son's birthday. Margaret! Alright, we got 54 seconds. Hold on. You're named after that song? No way. I love that song. It's beautiful.
Tap it up, folks. I'm trying to get back to 100 heart means right now. It's always dropping. I'm at 83.
Bye, baby. Let's go.
Hey, what's going on?
You're at 82?
83, no.
We got up to 1.2. Okay, can some of you guys go over there and give our buddy Matt some daily heart means? Can we get him back up to 100? Can we do that?
I appreciate
y'all.
I don't know why they do that. I wish they just stayed the same or just went up from whatever they did.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you for the follow.
Yeah, it's nuts. All right, 4, 3, 2. What is that?
Who did that? Who gave me that one? Cassie. Thank you, Cassie.
W suck gang. Hold on just a second. Let me think, my people. Oh my God, what the heck is wrong with TikTok? Once again, now they didn't give Sissy nothing. And she's number 1. She's the MVP. Oh my God, thank you. Beth, Grammy Bear, you got a glove. Kelly, you got 2 gloves. Brittany, Emily, Cass, great female, Angie, Laura Ann, and Mia, all the tappers, all the yappers.
Cassie, Beth, Pink, Leanne, Brittany, Kelly W, Margaret, June, Paula.
He's back to 100. That's what I'm talking about. You guys are the best. You guys are the absolute best. Okay, we got last one, okay? Because that will put me like just a couple minutes before my series with him.
I really appreciate this because, you know what I mean? Every time I come on here, if I'm a little bit late and if we go on live, it helps the algorithm, you know, it gets it boosted. And
oh, does it? By going live with me?
Yeah, because the more people come over or the more they comment,
oh, okay,
it boosts the algorithm, no?
I love it. I don't know how it works. I just come on here. Grammy Bear. I have no clue. But that's great. I'm glad it does. I didn't even know that.
I assumed you knew that. I didn't know you didn't know that.
I literally, when I tell y'all, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing over here. I really don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I have no clue. I had no idea. Yesterday I was watching a video that just posted, and then it was like lagging, and everyone's like, "Oh, that's because you're so early." I'm like, "That's not what." No, it really is. I had no clue that was a thing too. It's like laggy with the first few minutes it comes out.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't really usually get lags unless I'm outside or my data's low or something, but I don't know. I get more like lighting issues sometimes, and I get I don't really have like technical issues. I more get like stuff like with randoms and trolls sometimes being idiots and, you know, trying to act funny style on here, or like other creators like being, it's just like, it's like a tit for tat kind of thing. And I'm really like a real positive guy. So I kind of like sometimes come out of my shell a little bit, because my mod Kiki saw me today. She was like, "Oh, I never saw you curse today." I was like, well, I got pissed off.
That's why I very rarely go live with other people that I don't know anymore, because you never know who you're sharing a screen with, and whatever the people you share a screen with affects you. And so
yeah, I mean, you know what? I'm a New York City guy. But I'm not really like naturally just nasty like that. Like you really have to really get me really to a point where I like you bother me so badly, like you know what I'm saying that. But I'm not
Yeah,
naturally like just a nasty person, you know what I'm saying? So
exactly, Sassy. That's how we got introduced to Bella one night. Is I was just being nice and accepting people. Regretted
yeah, you
that.
got to be careful on here. Like the people on here, like they really like. There's a lot of mental health going on, and like you know, just bitter and kind of angry people just for
Yeah.
nothing. Yeah, it's crazy.
Tell him to let the New York out.
Yeah,
His
that
one
New York
love
will
gets
come
me
out,
every
you know what I
time.
mean? But even when I was in New York, I was never like a nasty guy, you know.
Oh, does it keep pausing? I don't know. Yeah,
Ooh, better than what's going on?
I got something. I feel like I know this is gonna make me sound dumb. I feel like when I was out on the boat, like I got a sunscreen like on my eye. I don't even think that's possible, but I feel like it. Like my eye, this eye is like super sensitive. It's like it's been like that since I got off the boat. It like burns. It feels like it's like I don't know. I think it was just like too bright.
Did you get some stuff in your eye?
No, I didn't get anything in my eye. I think my glasses just weren't dark enough, and I was like facing the water. Oh, you can burn your eyes? What? I was facing the water because I was helping, do the rope for when they were doing the wakeboarding and stuff.
Right.
And my glasses just weren't dark enough, and I already have issues with this eye, but it literally feels like since that day, it's a little bit better today. Today's really watering, but it just felt like it's like burnt, as odd as it sounds. Everything is times
You
two
don't wear
right now.
sunglasses and stuff?
I did wear sunglasses. They just weren't dark enough. It was so sunny, and being on the water, the sun bounces off the water. That's how I got
Wait.
so
So
lusciously tan.
you don't wear UVA, UVB sunglasses?
I don't know what kind of glasses they were,
The
love.
ones wait 1 second. Let me show you. Like the ones I get. Like, you can get them even in CVS. These are like Foster Grants, and they're UVA, UVBs.
Oh, I don't know. I just had a random pair of glasses that I forgot they were in my car. I just grabbed them. I don't even know what kind they were.
But I mean,
It burns your eyes.
I know you have CVS where you're at. Like, get UVA, UVB because that protects
Okay.
your eyes and it. Yeah.
I'll order some off of Amazon.
Cassie.
Club. I didn't even think about that. That's how it felt. That's why I said that. I didn't know you really could. I should look at it. It's some
Masley.
drops or something. I don't know. Let me see one thing. Okay, hold on. For those of you guys that are just coming in, I am reading the court docs one more time, just as an FYI. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Erica, thank you for the follow. Cassie, thank you for the rose.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the rose. They're not blue. My eyes are actually green. For some reason on here, I feel like they look blue more often.
I've been to Jamaica many times. Who
Okay, let me thank my people real fast.
All right.
W suck gang. Oh, now we go. Oh, Coach is gonna be so excited. Rhonda, you got a glove and a bunker. Sissy got a glove and a lightning bolt, and Grammy Bear got a glove and a mist. Let's go. Thank you also to KJ, Kelly, Pink Ribbon, Mama May, Amanda, Carrie, and Jen. All of the tappers, all of the yappers. That's okay, love. I'm gonna read them again. So, all right, love. Thank you so very much. I'm gonna let you go so I can go right into my series. So I can go right back to reading court docs. Okay.
Thank you for the battles. I appreciate it.
Anytime. Love you, Buntas. Bye.
One love.
One love. He's so cute. Oh my gosh, he's the best. Okay, let me make sure I have my. Oh, now Lawyer's co-hosting with somebody. Who's he co-hosting with? Chop chop. Okay, she's that Coach. She has 2 gloves. What is Lawyer doing over there? I want to do our series and get back to reading. Because I want to. Well, he has core to 8, so I'm assuming he will end soon. Let me see this. Hold on. Ooh, W, guys. We're at 107.4. Okay. Look at us go, guys. You guys are... Oh, my God. My video I posted today. What up, Tay? She sent me a rose again. Is it 88.9 thousand views that I posted today? What the heck? You guys are amazing. Amazing. Okay, let me check something really fast. I get a headache. We're getting hit by a bad storm. Hopefully they don't lose power. Oh my gosh. Wait, did this change? What's happening? Oh, I might have put the right one. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Let's see what Lori's with. Read my message, mother. Aren't you a Jim? That's that. Oh, wait, your text message? Did you text me? Because I was like, that's your only comment. Oh, I don't think he is. Hold on. Okay, he's available now. Did you text me, Tay? I don't have a message from you, Tay. Okay, he's ready. Do you guys know what? Do we all know what we're doing? Are we ready for this? Wait, he said he can't request me. Oh, my invite's off? Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. Let me invite him. I just want to make sure we're ready. Okay, let's get it. Let's go. Let's do it. We're ready.
Hey, Angie, how's it
Hey,
going?
good. How are you?
I'm doing well. You know, it's a Wednesday.
It is a Wednesday.
Yeah, getting close.
I'm actually going to read everything all over again from the beginning. I did it early for my East Coasters. I'm going to do it again as soon as we're done. So you'll get better than a recap, my love.
There you go.
We played 3 games.
You probably answer questions in your recap that you didn't know that you would have after you read it the first time.
Right, and I pulled up the other order that they
keep referring
July
to?
23. Yeah, so I pulled that up. Wait, what was I just gonna say? We play through. Well, we made plus out. Oh my god, we played best out of 2. So we're like 500 at this point. So let's say our prayer before we start. I will let you start it. Yeah, no penny points on the gloves.
Oh yeah, guys, no roses on the glove either on our side or their side.
Yeah,
we try to play clean game, guys. Clean game.
Clean game.
All right, here we go,
game
guys.
Back to your community. Right?
Let's see what we could do here. All right, so we got the bonus.
Our first mention is going to be
seconds.
times 3.
Times 3, guys. Times 3.
So you're the first gift everybody sends is.
Oh, they're out the box with 15.
First gift is times 3. Only
Silver Swifty with a Go Popular, Amanda with the hand heart.
Okay. All right. Times 3.
Silver Swifty with the blooming heart.
We don't.
Petty.
Let's go, Nana Banana.
Liliana with the night star.
Let's go. Are we getting a?
Petty Purple with the love
Grammy
seat.
Bear.
Miss Carlene with the hat. Ileana with the night star.
Bigfoot.
Boom. We dropped
Shake
the
what my
glove.
mama didn't give me. Okay.
Mandy's family with the hand heart.
Thank you, Heather.
Christina with the
Purple
drum
kisses.
blast. Becky Crum with the shiny air balloons.
Nicole, let's go.
Ashley with the hand heart.
Dancing goat. The dancing goat. The dancing goat.
Christina with the blast drum.
Let's go, Mama. Oh, we
Amanda
didn't
with
get
the donuts.
we didn't have a glove this time, so we'll have to do.
Amy with the flying jets.
Double
Heather
two
Barefoot
travel.
with the
I
crystal
got an
dreamer.
on my head. Thank you. Purple
Amanda
kisses.
with the donuts.
Monk Mom.
Taylor with the air dancer.
Tinkerbell.
Christina with the DJ
Melanie,
headphones.
let's go.
Christina with the
We're going to do them again at
heartbeat.
8 o'clock.
Sin with the hand heart.
I did them one time already, but I am going to do them again at 8 o'clock.
Linda with the hand heart.
Masley. That must be new.
Ashley with the hand heart.
Nope, you guys, I'm going to do it again at 8 o'clock. I promise you.
Christina
I'll
with
read
the
them
DJ
all
headphones.
over again. Jen
Laura with the
Torres,
heartbeat.
let's go.
Amanda with the donut. Rose Petal with the greeting
All right,
heart.
guys, we have a speed coming up. This is another great time for us to chip away at this lead.
Jan with the superwoman.
All right, I'll have to ask him after.
Yup, user. Lordell with the heartbeat.
Oh, Mia, you're so sweet.
Oh, we got a 12-piece, guys. Shit, I didn't know we had a 12-piece. Nicole with the Go Popular.
Let's take it. I need a 12-piece nugget. I'm hungry.
I'm starting to feel a little uncomfortable with our 12-piece here, like Wavy, when we always take his.
All right.
Amanda with the donuts.
We're target already reached. We're on
Kimberly
it.
with the roses. Sin with the roses. Here we go.
I will when we're done with this, guys.
Beautiful
All
fall
right,
with the money
everything
gun.
is times 2 for 1
Taylor
minute.
with the hat and mustache.
Let's go, Heather.
Laura with the heart me.
Back.
Mandy's family with the donut.
Go.
Patty with the good night.
All right, guys, we got a glove. We got a glove.
April D with the hand.
Wait,
Heather Barefoot with the gem gun. Beautifully flawed with the DJ
Masley!
headset.
Oh my god, that's so beautiful.
Miss Moonlight, shit, they're
Let's
coming
go.
back. Here we go. Christina with the potato in Paris.
Purple kisses.
Heather
Jamie.
Barefoot with the gem
Heather,
gun.
double
Rose
two
Petal with the
trouble.
mark of love.
Let's go.
Amy with the back-to-back motorcycles.
Banana, banana.
Amanda with the
Heather.
donuts.
Ooh. Hold on. KJ, Just Grams,
We
thank
still
you
have
so
times
much.
two. Beautifully flawed with the money guns.
What the
Back-to-back
fuck?
money guns.
Hey,
Triples.
hey! Let's go.
Oh shit! Here they come. Here
oh
they
my
come.
god,
Here
I've
they
never
come.
had that before.
Here we come. They got it.
Let's go.
Beautifully flawed with the money gun.
Oh my god,
Amy
thank
with
you,
the Guardian.
A. What the heck?
Amy with the Guardian's pledge.
Oh my god, let's go. Heather. Oh my god, my heart just done
Beautifully
stopped.
flawed with the money gun.
Can't even talk.
Jess with the
Heather,
heart
let's
knee.
go. Heather. Brrr, I've never
Beautiful
had a
flawed with the
universe
money gun.
before.
It's
G-Mom.
still in
G-Mom
play.
Jojo.
Christina with the blast drum.
Oh, guys, it is still
Lady
close.
in red with the
It's still
hanging
neck and
lights.
neck.
Laura with the hat and mustache. Stephanie with the hat and
Hey,
mustache. Beautifully flawed with the DJ.
hey, with the Christmas
Hand,
party.
Miss Moonlight with the hand heart.
That is so cute.
Beautiful flawed with the
Christmas in
matchmaker.
August. Let's
Lady
go.
in red with the singing.
Okay, we got a
mushroom.
minute and a half left, guys.
Lady in red with the mushroom. Amy with the flying jets.
Who is Melissa? Who's the losers?
Jan with the flamingo groove. Sam with the heart meat.
Yeah, let's get
Lady
it.
in red with the hand heart. Lady in red with
Let's
the
get that.
donuts.
It was
Lucy
so
Lou with the gold
pretty.
medal. We're working our
Heather.
way back up. Heather barefoot with the winky.
No.
Lady in red with the pearl chime. Heather
Thank you,
barefoot
love.
with the I like that marshmallow one. Okay, we're still in play. We're still in play.
I mean, that's good
Lady
advice,
in red
but
with the
definitely should
confetti.
not be kissing the baby.
Mayo with the go popular.
Yeah, Christmas Society. All right, guys.
One's
It
dropped.
is a close game. It's going to come down
Drop
to
the glove.
the
Drop the glove.
they
Okay,
will.
tap the glove.
It's
All
going
right.
to come
Lady
to
in
the
red with the
last
go live.
30 for the glove.
Beautifully flawed with the
And I would do
With
a
the
I would do a
galaxy.
lightning bolt.
stubble with the
Yep,
with
we
the
got a
galaxy.
glove coming up.
Mandy's family with
Okay,
the hand
ready?
heart. Amy with the back-to-back galaxies. Becky Crumb with the shiny
Make sure
air
it comes
balloons.
right at
Beautifully
30.
flawed with the money gun.
All right.
Christina
Glove.
with the talking
There we go.
heartbeat.
We got a glove. We got a glove.
Boom.
Let's go,
We got one
Jess.
too. Here we go.
Okay, and we got a number 3. Number 3 is who? Purple Kisses and
They
Tammy.
smoked
Everything
us.
Purple
Oh, shoot,
Kisses
they
and
smoked
Tammy
us.
drop
Beautifully flawed
is
with the money
times
gun.
3. Let's go, AA, and we missed it. Let's go.
Jess with the talking heartbeat.
AA,
Cat
look,
with the hand
let's
heart.
freaking go.
Beautifully flawed with the Viking hammer.
Purple Kisses. Oh my God, AA, are you
Christina
freaking
with the
Let's
talking
go.
heartbeat.
Let's go. Oh, I turned into Harry
Did
Potter.
Did they get us Mandy's with the hand
Tammy.
heart? Mama with the galaxy
Amy,
glow.
let's go.
Lucy with the pirate
W
treasure. Damn, they
suck
got us.
gang.
They got us.
Oh
they got
my
us. They
God,
got us.
W
All good
suck
though.
gang. That was amazing. Laura Ann,
W
let's
jury.
go.
W Amy. Beautifully flawed.
Okay, Bet, let's go. Okay. AA Law Talk, thank you so much. Yours is still private. Yours doesn't come up. So, Beth, you got a glove and a lightning bolt. Purple Kisses, you got a glove. Tammy got what is that? A lightning bolt and a glove. Grammy Bear, Heather, and Heather, Nana Banana, Jess, Masley, and Just Grams. All the tappers, all of the yappers. So we're 1-0. If we win this one, then we finally win a first game
Then they win a game.
in a long
That's
ass
true.
time.
All right, here we go.
We've only
guys.
won
Here we
3
go.
games in the last 15 games. Do you know that?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Look, Heather.
All right. Here we go, guys.
All right, first gift only is times 3. Yeah, WW everybody. WW everybody.
Okay. Yeah, we'll play the
Sister,
triples.
let's go.
We'll play the triples. Cat lover with a hand
Let's
heart.
go with the Jets on the triples. Let's go. Amy.
Mama with the rock cats.
And
Jess
we got a
with the
glove.
talking,
All right, guys, we got a
with
glove.
the talking heartbeat. Elena with
KS with the money glove.
Meowscally.
Okay, no more gloves, guys. We
Meowscally.
have a glove, okay?
Carlene with the
Heather,
journal.
let's go.
Becky Crumb with the air balloons.
Grammy
Miss
Bear,
Mama with the
let's
journal.
go.
Beautifully flawed with the diamond.
Let's go.
Shield.
Laura Ann
Heather with the umbrella.
What are those
Lucy
called?
Lou. Oh, that's cool.
The
Lucy Lou.
Oh, it's raining over here. I love
Patty.
the rain. Grammy Bear with the
Patty with the
gallywag.
talking. Lucy Lou with the manifesting.
Jamie.
Mama with the DJ headphones.
Miss Mongo.
Miss
Ooh,
Mama
sister,
Moonlight
you
with
reached
the
level
journal.
39. You about to hit
Beautifully
your
flawed with the fireworks.
what's it called? Your flirty 40s.
Patty with the talking heartbeat.
Monk Mom, Stumble Lisa, thank
Sid
you
with the
so
hand heart.
much. Let's go. That's right, Basil. Basil's cheerleader. Let's go,
Mama with the
team.
DJ.
We got this.
Miss Moonlight, Mama with the journal.
We are still close. Jess, pink ribbon. Let's go. It's that quiet time right before the speed.
It's always quiet.
I did, Nicole, but I'm actually going to do them all over again as soon as we're done with this one here.
Right, Elena? Elian? Yeah, it's always really
Got
quiet.
this, Sock Gang. All right, guys, we have a speed
always
coming
really
up.
quiet.
Howdy, cowboy.
Here we go.
Oh, Mims, I love that. That's a new one. What's it called? The tripod with the.
All right, it's times 2,
Camera.
guys. Times 2 if we hit this target.
Double two trouble. Welcome in. All right, guys, this one's easy. 4 gloves, 4 different people.
Sin with the roses. Miss Carlene
All
with the
right, 4
roses.
gloves,
Lucy
4
Lou with the
different people.
roses.
And we got it. All right. So hold till the timer
All right, here
starts,
we
and
go.
then no
It's
more
times 2.
roses,
Miss Moonlight with the let 'em
because a
cook.
glove will come. All right. So we got 1 minute of times 2.
Just one Gilmore.
Oh, tap the glove
times
first.
2. We got it. We
Grammy
got
Bear.
times 2.
I think the
Boom,
glove
the glove
comes
is
at
dropped.
30.
Here we go. Miss Moonlight with the hand heart.
What the fuck was that?
Becky Crumb with the fireworks.
Hey,
Beautiful
let's
Fly with
go!
the motorcycle. Beautiful Fly with another
Oh
motorcycle.
my
Taylor with the hand
god,
hearts.
that was amazing. Never seen that before. All right, we
Lucy
got a
Lou
glove
with
and
the
a
dinosaur.
times.
Amy with the back.
Okay, it's Grammy Bear and Laura and anything you guys drop is times 2. Laura and
Jan with
Grammy
the
Bear.
fairy wings.
Grammy Bear, let's go!
Becky Crumb with the
Wait, what was
fireworks.
that?
Beautiful
I
Fly
don't even know
with
what's
the
happening.
with the whale dive.
KJ, it's happening so fast. Grammy Bear, let's go with the money gun. Grammy Bear.
Amy
Who
with
is
the
this?
galaxy.
It's still Grammy Bear. Okay, Grammy Bear's times 2. Just one.
Beautiful
All
Fly
right, we
with the
got
money
2
gun.
minutes
And
left,
the money gun.
guys.
And the money gun.
Right. A's like, no, we're winning. That was amazing. I've never seen that before in my life.
Lucy Lou with the gold medal.
Grammy Bear, let's go. She's got all the money guns. Heather, wooga wooga whoop, Monk Mom, let's go.
Amy with the oh shoot, they caught up. They caught up. It's a 200-point game.
With
It's a 200-point game.
What is that even a
Lucy
thing?
Lou with the gold medal.
A castle. Freaking amazing. Oh my gosh, you guys. Heather, let's go.
We're getting close. It's so close. It's a really close game.
For the last 30. Okay.
Beautiful Fly with the money gun.
Hey, with the whale me flying
Oh,
through.
they're up by 2. They're up by 2.
A castle of
Beautiful Fly with another
fantasy.
money gun.
That's what it was.
Jan with the hat of joy.
Thank you, love. Jess, wooka wooka whoop, Megan.
Jan with the Jan with the back-to-back hat of joy.
All right, guys, it's
Taylor
going to
with
come
the hat
down
and
to the last
mustache.
30, glove to glove, and it is it is neck and neck. It is less than 1,000. It's about 1,000-point game right now.
All right.
30 seconds.
And we dropped the glove. Here we
glove
go.
to glove.
And
you're
a number
getting-
2.
You're getting blocked.
Taylor with the hat and mustache.
I can find you.
Beautifully Fly with the wild mic. Amy with the back-to-back galaxy. Patty with the donuts.
Thank you. And
Patty with another donut. Sam with the matchmaker. Beautifully Fly with the epic pianist.
Thank you. Trina, let's
Becky
go.
Crumb with the fireworks.
Erica, all right, guys,
Patty
we
with
got
the
a glove, so
donuts.
no more penny
Mandy's
gifts.
with the hand heart.
And
Lucy
we got
Lou
a
with the
times
bunny
2. We
DJ.
got a times 2. Thank you for that. Grammy Bear is times 2 again.
Taylor with the slow
and
motion.
we got a glove. Thank you, TikTok Mama. It is neck and neck. We got 18 seconds. We're down by 20. Let's
with the
go,
matchmaker.
Jamie.
Taylor with the slow
Coach,
motion. Becky with the
let's go.
with the hand heart. Sam Fisher with
KJ.
This Is Sparta. Beautifully
Coach,
Flawed with the
let's
hand
go.
heart. Beautifully
Purple
Flawed with the
kisses.
back-to-back
We
hand
got
heart.
4 seconds.
Jan with
We're
the
down
mark
by
for
6.
love.
Oh my
Back-to-back.
God, we're
Lucy
down
Lou
by
with the pirate's treasure.
Achoo!
We got it.
Oh no!
We got
Oh
it.
my God, we lost by 3.
We got it. We got him by 3.
Oh my God, that was so close.
W
Now we have to
jury.
do one more.
One more, the tiebreaker.
Oh my
W
God, the
jury. W jury. W
The
jury.
sock gang celebrity over there. Okay, hold on. Oh my gosh, you guys. WAA, Beth, Grammy Bear, Rhonda, Jamie, Laura Ann, Masley, Jess, Purple Kisses, Heather, and KS. All the tappers, all the yappers.
Guys, so
that
much,
was
all the
by
likers,
3, you
all
guys.
the tappers, all the yappers, like she says, all the rose gifters. All right, we got a
All right,
tiebreaker.
we got this. Okay, this is the last one. So whoever wins this wins.
You're wearing your shirt tonight? Forever strong.
Wins today. It's been a long time since we've won. Yes. Shout out AA. The drain gift was amazing. Castle gift. I've never got a universe before. Oh,
All right, guys.
my heart.
Starts in 30 seconds. Let's go.
Wait. The last gift.
All
Thank
good,
you,
Lucy
Double
Lou.
Two Trouble. That last, seconds late. Yeah, there was a lot of them came
All
in
right,
seconds
we got a
late.
times
That happens
3.
sometimes. Jess, thank you for the frogs.
Kels.
First gift, first
Sam.
gift only is ×3. Whatever your first gift you send is
Is
×3.
there anything
Grammy
up in
Bear,
here?
Leah, let's go.
Jan with the glowing fish. Becky Crum with the
Ripple.
fireworks.
Beth
Carleen with the
the
journal.
meteor shower. Oh, I think we're supposed to have meteor showers too soon. Brr, yeah, only the
Kels with
first
the
gift
heartbeat.
on this
Taylor
one
with the
is
money gun.
×3. Rhonda! What the heck is that?
They got
Beautiful,
Rondo over there
thank you.
throwing. Here we
Stumble
go.
Lisa.
Lucy Lou with the level up.
Jazz. Ooh. Oh, they have so many new gifts. Purple Kisses. Thank you. You made me look pretty for a second. Mims.
Not too far. Not too far.
Masley. Booka booka boo.
Becky Crum with the galaxy.
Miss. The answer is yes, love. I will marry you. I will.
Yeah, taps working well. Beautifully flawed with the future journey.
Let's go. I know. There's so many new amazing gifts. I haven't seen them for. All right, guys. We have a
I've never
speed
seen
coming
that
up.
gift before.
You did, but I'm reading them again as soon as we're done. So this is our last battle. So thank you, Jess. Let's go. But you missed what, Grammy Bear?
That was an epic one. That was a great.
All right, this one it's
Be with the heartbeat.
200 points for this one. Thank you, innocent baby. Heidi, thank you for the daily heart me. So between 200 points, that could be
Thank you,
anything.
Chrome
Doesn't
with the
have to
hand
be
heart.
for just 1 point. Oop, I got the count. All right, we reached our whatever it's called.
Jan with the
Ooh,
glowing jellyfish.
Not me being a Playboy bunny. Stop it. Don't tempt me with a good time.
Christina with the hand heart.
All right, everything is ×2 for 1 minute. ×2 for 1 minute.
×2. Here we go.
And we got a glove. So we got a glove and a ×2. Thank you, AA. Boop. Thank you for my glasses.
Linday with the hand heart. Taylor with the hand heart.
Hey, let's go with
And
the
we
hand
dropped the
heart.
glove.
That's okay. We're going to do it again. Beth, brrr, let's
Here we
go. Have it, Cowboy.
Christine with the hand heart.
That's bad.
Heather barefoot. Beautifully
Ooh,
flawed with the
save what Mama
fashion
gave me.
runway.
Save what my
Look at
mama
that.
didn't give me.
With the fashion, which is like walking, just fashion runway.
I was like, what is he doing? Let's
Becky
go.
Crum with the fireworks.
No roses on glove. Oh,
Tina with the
I can't
heartbeat.
see where the ball went.
Beautifully flawed with the meteor shower.
All right, guys. It's getting intense. Thank you.
Amy with
Oh.
the galaxy.
Well, I'm a DJ. Thank you, AA. All right, guys, we got 2 minutes. A couple
Amy
more
with the
seconds on the
galaxy.
×2. Everything you drop right now is ×2. Yeah, no penny gifts when we have
Amy
the
with
glove
another
up. We'll
galaxy.
have
Sam with
at
the
least
whale
one more
diving.
come up. 2. Thank you, love. I have no idea what a fashion runway is, but listen, he was ready to get his Tyra Banks on,
Sam
okay?
Fisher. Taylor.
Let's go,
Becky Crum with the
Grammy
money
Bear. Ernesto, thank you, Jess. Let's go.
Christine with the hand
All right,
heart.
guys.
Jan
We're
with the money
down.
gun.
But we're not out. We have a minute and a minute and a half. Hey, you were
Just to
fine.
give
love.
me your loyalty.
You have done so much. Jess.
Robin Kelly. Natalie.
We're gonna see what we
The
can do.
runway
there.
was great. I never seen the fashion show. I never seen the fashion show either until today.
We're about 50 behind. We're about 50 behind if we can do it. Dude, every time
Mama
someone
with the
puts
vintage
something goes on
flight.
his head, it cracks me up. All right, guys, we only have 54 seconds left. Let's see if we can get her done. The stress.
Right, Becky, right?
All right. It's going to come down to last 30, glove to glove. Okay. Glove to glove, last 30.
All right, here we go. It's the last 30, guys.
I'm going to read them again here in just about a minute or two. All right, we got a
Boom,
glove.
drop the glove. Here we
All
go.
right, guys, we got to go on. We got to go on the glove. No more roses on the glove. Wait, what happened?
Mandy's
to the glove?
family with the donut.
Oh, there it is.
Miss Moonlight
Yes,
with
thank you.
the
Heidi,
galaxy
let's
bestest.
go. Boop, 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 boop,
Christine
boop.
with the hand with the pink cowboy.
Jordan, let's go.
Beautifully
Jess
flawed with the
Kelly May.
motorcycle. Lucy Liu with the gold medal. Amy with the money gun. Beautifully flawed with the epic.
Rhonda. We got 4 seconds left.
Beautifully
Oh,
flawed with the epic GG.
no. Oh,
With the Cupid's bow. Natalie with
my
the Cupid's
God.
bow. Christine with the hand
dang
heart.
it.
W jury.
Boop, 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 boop. W jury, W sock gang. That was a great one.
We
We're
had a
back.
soundtrack back here.
And a soundtrack?
can't-
Oh my God.
Yeah, you can't hear it, but see, look, if I press unmute, you'll hear it.
You will have to answer to the children of the sky.
That's right. did get the 12 piece. We did get the 12 piece. All right, hold on. Let me thank everybody really fast. Thank you all so much. AA La Talk, Rhonda, Beth, Jess, Purple Kisses, Mismanagement, M Santo. Oh my God, why was I calling you Ernesto? I can't see. Jordan, Grammy Bear, Stumble Lisa, Nana Banana, all the tappers, all the yuppers, W Sock Gang. That was absolutely amazing.
They gave us a fucking fight today.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
The last few days we've been kind of like, I had stuff going on and I just wasn't focused. And listen, we were in it tonight, okay?
You guys were in it tonight.
You guys, we are number 7 in the B1 league. We're so close to podium. Wait, is that what it said? Hold on. I was off yesterday. I had a horrible migraine.
Oh, man. We were worried about you. We were like, I hope she's okay.
Yeah, I slept wrong or something. I had a horrible, I had a massive ball in my back, just like a muscle spasm.
Ugh.
Don't be mad, AA. AA always gets the fraud alerts when she's in the midst of the game. She's like, I can't whatever, buy more because I get a fucking fraud alert.
Right, yeah, we get that.
But she did plenty.
That a lot here too.
Oh my, that's crazy though that we'll end in the top. Listen, we've never been that far up. So, all right, I know you guys are so late for court.
We are, but
yeah.
Thank you, Sock Gang and Angie. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Sounds good. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye, y'all.
You guys are freaking amazing. Yeah, I appreciate all of you guys. Again, the good majority of that goes back into, are you headed out, Sock Mama? Or Sock Mom. TikTok Mama. Love you. Goes back into helping the community. We're going to start doing for holidays and whatnot. Yeah, the first one we got is we were able to take that 12 piece. We'll take it. W team. He went over the court dogs a little while ago. Yeah, he was reading them before. I didn't have a chance because we never get to 3 games. So he went over, so that's why I didn't have a chance to do it. Some people said that he had a different perspective, which he has been having a different perspective lately. So, where is my daughter? Did she ever respond with what her message said? Right, Purple Kisses? Yeah, once he kind of branched off and started doing other stuff. You guys, I have no idea. You guys, so many people have said that. I have no clue. Yeah, I'm going to read them again. Yeah, I have no clue. A lot of you guys said that he did, and he read over them and had a different opinion. I don't know. He has 3 to 4 big gifters. No, I'm reading them again. Don't panic, Michaela, I got you. I'm going to read them again for everybody. If you guys have anyone else that's not in here that you know wants to hear them, please feel free to send it out, forward it out to them. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go use the bathroom real fast. I'm going to put a video on, which I think is so interesting. Thank you, Angel. Hold on, let me go back to my page. Oh my God, it takes, oh, that's right. That's what I was supposed to do is take that off. Okay. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I don't know what the hell I'm doing over here. I've been so busy today by nail blocking. Yes, Missy. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm going to let you guys watch this really fast while I run in and use the bathroom. And then we're going to get to the court docs again. So again, if you guys know anyone wants to see them that hasn't been here, then this is about the Perez situation. Rachel, thank you so much. She has gone back and forth in this, but she will capitalize off of absolutely anybody's pain. So here you go.
Do y'all remember when Perez Hilton was on live calling me a bad mom because the other parent has legal and physical custody, and he didn't really understand my situation, and he just judged me?
That was not okay. Know me as a mom. He literally does not. He's a fan. Your actions speak for themselves. Are you saying my son is neglected? I abused him? What did I ever do? Thank you, Chelsea. That you don't even want to spend time with your son. That doesn't make you a bad mom. He's with his dad. Not wanting to spend time with your son doesn't make you a bad mom? There's another state. state. I'm pregnant. I see him when I can. Even when you weren't pregnant, you didn't make the effort to see him. Mom. We all know why God almost took you off, because you're a bad person. So let's not talk about people being bad things. She doesn't care about her son. If she did, she would be doing so many different actions.
Facts.
She does care about him. I literally witness it every single
You hesitated. She does care. No, she doesn't. I mean, thankfully, I'm not there with you, or she might hit me. You deserve that?
Yo, Kurt, the female.
No.
Hey, everyone's putting on those cake.
It's not even funny. Aww.
Yo, let's go, Jack. Let's go, Jennifer.
Well, now he has signed over custody of his children to his mother. So, can I call him a bad dad now?
Okay. First of all, there's a big difference, right? We're gonna go into the documents in a second. There's a big difference. See, the difference is he had a mental breakdown. He had a absolute psychosis, and he did what was best for his children. So still always thinking about what is best for his children. That's all like just precautionary stuff, so that CPS doesn't get involved. That's why his mother took over, and he's in the hospital getting the treatment he needs. See, there's a difference. You were just pregnant. Pregnant is not a disability. Pregnant didn't mean you weren't pregnant and high risk and had to be in the hospital. You just chose not to see your child. And in your words, I'm only going to see him for a few hours because, well, I can't be without Santos. That's what you said. That's what makes you a bad mom. And also another thing that makes you a bad mom is the fact that you never, ever, ever think about what is best for baby W. You only think about what is best for you. Case in point, around his birthday, when you got to have that 2-hour visit, he was so sick he actually had to go to the emergency room. It was in the court docs. The evaluator even talked about it. Instead of you canceling all the random people that he doesn't know for that birthday party where you chucked balloons at his face, you should have canceled all of that and just snuggled and spent time with your baby. Explaining to him then that this is your brother. Mommy's going to have a baby. Do you want to feel him? Like fun stuff like that. But no, instead, it always has to be chaos and confusion. You don't know what to do with yourself or with him if you're alone. You can't, which is why you had to ask for Ruby to attend your visits with you. So there's that. That's a disgusting, vile thought process, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm glad a lot of that's changing. Okay, let me put this down. All right, here we go, guys. We are going to read this again. I'm going to read all 3 documents. Nope, you were just in time, love. I'm going to read all 3 documents. I'm going to read the minute order. I'm going to read the order. And then I'm also going to read the July 23rd, 24th order, which excuse me, is mentioned many times in this order, so you guys get a full concept, right? And then AA can come up and answer questions as well. Right, there's a big difference between losing custody because the court said no and him signing over temporary custody. See, there's a big difference between temporary and permanent. So yours is permanent. You don't have any custody of your children or child. We'll see how long the other ones. Oh, also, I will read them in a second. I did want to say this. I don't know if this is true or not. Yes, I will post this up on YT. And remember to put it public. My bad. I did want to mention this because in my last live, not yesterday because I was off, the day before, you guys had asked me if I thought CPS could be called or would do anything because she hasn't taken the baby to the doctor. And I said, well, technically it's only 1 missed appointment, not likely. However, I then heard, and I don't know if it's true or not, apparently the baby was jaundice and something else, and I can't remember what it was, and that the baby needed to have an appointment to have the jaundice levels checked. Now, if that is the case, hey Sip, if that is the case, and she chose to not take the child back to go to Vegas, then yeah, technically that could be. Oh, and low weight. Yeah, so if the baby hasn't had that checkup, then technically that very well could be something that they would look up. So, Again, I don't have doctor's information to say that he was required to do that, but if that's what she said, I don't watch them, then yes, that could be a reason to call. Medical neglect, absolutely. And then for her to say also that is not neglect because I don't want to see my child, he's taking care of his bad. Yeah, nobody's claiming, nobody that has 2 brain cells is claiming that 2K is a bad parent. It's neglect of his mother because you're neglecting him. You're choosing to not go see him. You're choosing to not spend time with him. That is neglect. But then you're going to have some yahoo in here that doesn't have any brain cells to rub together that's still going to say it's me and John's fault somehow, some way. How the fuck I got thrown in there. But anyways. Okay, so we're going to start off with the minute order. Jaundice can be very dangerous. Absolutely. Jaundice can be very, very dangerous. Yeah. I'm worried about the babies breathing the clips I've seen. When it's abandonment, now I'd have to check in the state of California. I know here it is 1 year, but that doesn't just mean 1 year from seeing. That's 1 year no contact. So if she does her FaceTime calls, then she can do one every 6 months, and then it'd be like, okay. Which is terrible. She's a popcorn parent. She's just popping in, reminding them, thank you, Billy. They do need to rug test all of them. Yeah. 6 months in California. Yeah, so she'd have to go 6 months, no contact at all. Okay, are you guys ready? We're diving in. We got 1.2 in here. If you guys have not, I don't ever ask for you guys to gift me or anything, but if you could drop your daily heartbeat, I would so appreciate it. Thank you, TikTok Mama, that I'm ready to. Okay, here we go. You ready? This one is the minute order, so it's obviously 2K against Bree. I do try to make it easy. I do try to put in take out respondent and petitioner and put in their names, but I may stumble on that, just an FYI. Okay. Nature of proceedings, mandatory settlement conference. The following parties are present for the aforementioned proceeding. 2K is the petitioner, Bree is the respondent, and Taylor, who is the attorney for 2K. Matter is not called for hearing. Off the record, a confidential settlement conference is conducted off the record between court and the parties. It's off record, which means there's no transcripts. Right? There's not going to be no transcripts. At least I don't think. Who knows? Yes. The parties execute and file a deal memorandum enforceable pursuant by CCP 664.6. The matter is called for hearing on the record. The parties are placed under oath. Oh, well, maybe. The court conducts voir dire of the parties to confirm their understanding of the binding settlement pursuant to CCP 664.6. Pursuant to Section 9 of the deal memorandum, we'll remember that, all trial dates are advanced to this date and vacated, meaning the trial, like I said before, the trial is done. There's no trial. It's over. Trial is off the books, not happening come August. In the last part, as order to show cause RE, entry of partial judgment, as well as the evidentiary hearing on the reserved issues of petitioner's request, that's Bree's request, of Bree's request for prevailing party fees, 2K, that is 2K, I apologize. So, hearing on the reserved issues of 2K's request for prevailing party fees, 2K's request for renewal of the DVRO, and final visitation orders for Bree, whether the Family Code Section 3044 presumption is rebutted or rebutted, are set or are about to be set for November 16th and 17th. Those are both a half-day trial. The judicial assistant emails a copy of the minute order to respondent and Bree. Okay? Or Bree and 2K. So that's the minute order. There's really not a whole lot to it. Well, actually, I'm reading them again. It's the second time. But we're just getting started. I just read the minute order. That's not important. The order is important. Okay, here we go. This is from August 6th, memorandum enforceable pursuant to Code of Civil Procedure Section 664.6. I'm going to skip all the nanny-granny up there. Okay, here is the settlement agreement. Ready? Parentage. Petitioner / father, John, 2K, and respondent / mother, Bree, are the parents of the minor child, and has his information. Oh, is this the right one? Okay. Number 2, custody. The notice of ruling filed on July 24th, 2026, which again we'll go over after this, shall be adopted as the final orders for legal and physical custody in this case and incorporated into the final judgment of parentage, custody, and support. The relevance of a finding that respondent has, rebutted the Family Code Section 3044 presumption at the continued hearing on November 16th and 17th, is as related to respondents' final parenting time orders. Any such finding shall not, on its own, constitute a significant change of circumstance sufficient to modify the final custody orders agreed to herein. Number 3, respondent's parenting time. So basically what that says up here, custody is staying as it is, as it was put in the July 24 order. He has full legal sole custody. That is not going to change. He has to, update the app of important dates and that kind of stuff, but that's it. Okay. And again, I'll go over that. Okay. Number 3 is respondent's parenting time. The issue of final parenting time orders establishing the parameters, frequency, duration, and location of Bree's visits with the minor child is reserved. The parenting time orders set forth herein will govern until the court issues final parenting time orders at the continued hearing, or the parties reach a further written settlement agreement resolving respondent's final parenting time. Again, it's pretty much the same, right? Right now she has, we'll break it down here in a minute. Okay, co-parenting. Number 4, co-parenting, coaching, and therapy. Bree, or 2K and Bree, shall participate together in virtual co-parenting coaching / therapy sessions with an LMFT, commencing by no later than September 1st of 2026. The party shall attend 2 sessions per month with the LMFT for a period of 1 year. The cost of the party's co-parenting coaching / therapy with the LMT shall be paid 100% by respondent, which is Bree. The co-parenting coaching therapy shall be conducted as follows. So that means for 1 year, twice a month, Bree has to pay ahead of time, has to pay for the classes. And if Bree pays for them, then 2K will show up. If Bree doesn't pay for them, 2K does not have to do anything. And these are what they're going to go over in that. A, the parties shall agree to waive the safe harbor provisions of their co-parenting coaching / therapy with the LMFT and understand and agree that the LMFT shall be permitted to testify at further hearings. So, say she pays for them, they go and they have their therapy appointments, he can later testify at any hearings later on and be able to discuss what was done in the therapy. B, the parties agree to utilize the co-parenting coaching / therapy to discuss and determine the parameters, frequency, duration, and location of Bree's visits with the minor child in an effort to reach mutual agreements regarding the final parenting time order for Bree. If the parties are unable to reach agreement as to the final parenting time orders for Bree, the issue of Bree's final parenting time shall be reserved for determination by the court at a future hearing. So if they don't come up with any type of agreement whatsoever, then what will happen is the judge will take that into consideration and they will determine it. The parties shall not discuss the details of their co-parenting, coaching/therapy sessions on social media or with any third party, which means technically Santos should not be sitting there listening to it, which, you know, they can't discuss it with anybody else. They just have to do their thing. The parties shall not allow third parties, including significant others, Santos, to discuss their co-parenting, coaching/therapy sessions publicly. So again, Santos, basically the judge is saying you need to keep your mouth shut. Quit going into comment sections, quit doing all the stuff that you're doing and talking shit about a child. Hey, Kathy. The parties shall address their respective concerns, grievances, or frustrations about the other party, if any, there's plenty, in the context of the co-parenting, coaching/therapy rather than publicly on social media. So he's like, all right, I'm giving you guys an out of somewhere to talk about it because it's not going to be on social media. And don't let me find out that it is. Number E. Bree can have the option to attend those sessions in person if allowed by the LMFT. John shall be required to attend. 2K shall not be required to attend in-person sessions with Bree and shall be allowed to appear virtually even if respondent is required to attend in person. I'm assuming they put that in there because she was probably like, nope, if I have to attend in person, I want him to attend in person. But can you imagine him have to fly in from Dallas to LA twice a month if she paid for it? I bet you if he had to attend in person, she'd find a way to pay those. She'd find a way to pay that. Okay, number 5. Trial to be taken off calendar. The trial currently is set for August 24th, 2026 through August 28th, 2026 at 1:30 each day in Department 243 shall be taken off calendar in light of the parties hearing settlement of custody and hearing agreements to reserve jurisdiction over the issue of final parenting time orders for respondent. So respondent is Bree, and 2K's request for prevailing parties attorney's fees. So trial is done. There is not going to be any trial. They're not going to be discussing it, etc. The case is going to stay in California at least until absolutely everything is done. Number 6, prevailing parties, attorneys, fees, and request for renewal for DVRO. 2K's request for prevailing parties, attorneys' fees, and cost related to his request for the DVRO against Bree shall be set for hearing in Department 243 on a date approximately 90 days from this date. Once filed, 2K's request to renew the DVRO against Bree shall be set for the hearing. So we already know that's done. That is set for hearing for November 15th and 16th. And the DVRO that they had actually expires on August 27th. And so there was an order, I read this last week, that says that the DVRO, it goes to either the date of expiration of the DVRO or the court date, whichever is latter, which would be the court date, which is November 16th, 17th. So the DVRO is automatically extended out to November 17th. Okay. Number 7, respondents. So Bree's visitation pending issuance and or agreement to final parenting time. Pending agreement of the parties, or further court order, Bree shall continue to have visitation with the minor child in accordance with the notice of ruling filed on July 24th, 2026. We're going to go back over that when I'm done with this one. Subject to the following additional parameters. Hold on, I gotta plug this in. So it's all of the stuff that they put in July 24th, and then whatever he adds here. Hold on, I just gotta plug this in. Okay. A. August 26 visits. Bree shall have non-overnight parenting time with the minor child in Dallas between August 17th through August 20th. The parties shall coordinate the time frame of respondents' non-overnight parenting times for 3 days during the week of August 17th through August 20th, with the understanding that the minor child shall be allowed to miss school during this time to maximize his time with respondent. Respondent's friend Ruby can be in attendance. However, Ruby's partner MJ shall not be present, and respondent shall ensure that that neither she or Ruby live stream or post the minor child on social media during respondent's August 26 parenting time, and shall not disparage 2K or 2K's family on social media. B. John shall be afforded FaceTime visits for 5 to 10 minute calls with the minor child on each day during respondent's visitation. So John can have a 5 to 10 minute FaceTime call during the few hours that she has him. C. In the event petitioner, John, 2K is traveling to the West Coast, i.e. California or Arizona, and deems that it is in W's best interest to accompany 2K on such travel to the West Coast, 2K shall advise Bree via OFW that W will be in the West Coast to see if respondent desires reasonable daytime visits with W in the city of which 2K and baby W are traveling. All such visits shall be subject to all applicable visitation parameters as set forth in the notice of ruling filed in the July 24. Again, we'll go over that. D. Respondent shall be allowed to exercise visits upon 14 days advance notice, as opposed to the 30 days advance notice as set forth in the July 24 hearing. E. The parties shall discuss the parameters of future visits between respondent and W with the LMFW in the context of co-parenting, coaching, and therapy, with the understanding that until further written agreement or order of the court, all visitation parameters set forth in the court's notice of hearing, notice of ruling filed on July 24th shall remain in effect unless the parties mutually agree to deviate from the visitation parameters set in the July 24th hearing. Ruling in writing pending the continued hearing. So, not a lot changed from the July 24th hearing. This one I found very interesting. Financial contributions for the minor child. As you guys know, they agreed that there would be no child support. Sounds like this judge says, okay, well, you agreed to not pay child support. You're not doing shit else, so this is what you're going to do. Because number 8, financial contributions for the minor child required for the minor child. Respondent is Bree. Bree agrees to contribute informally to the minor child's needs, such as sending pull-ups and other supplies, as well as splitting the cost of school, daycare, and health care bills, co-pays, and insurance costs. 2K will send invoices and lists of supplies and other items via OFW to Bree. Well, it is about time, because I have always found it absolutely ridiculous that she doesn't either A, send him money, or B, send him the supplies that he needs. We all know babies need diapers, wipes. Now he's at that age where he's going to need a pull-up. He may need a little putt. All of this stuff. Yes, we like this judge. He was like, okay, well, you signed off to not take child support? Okay, well, guess what? You're going to pay something. You're going to pay for school, medical, extracurricular activities. Okay. Number 9, matters reserved for continued hearing. An OSC reentry of partial judgment, as well as the evidentiary hearing on the getting past bedtime. Reserved issues of 2K's request for prevailing party fees, petitioner's request for renewal of the DVRO, and final visitation orders for Bree, whether the Family Code Section 3044 presumption is rebutted, are set for the continued hearing for November 16th and 17th. And then this is the last part, most miscellaneous and other. The parties shall incorporate the herein item or terms into stipulated parties' final judgment. 2K's counsel shall prepare the partial judgment. The parties' agreement set forth above in the hereon deal memorandum shall be enforceable as a final judgment in the California procedures. All this stuff doesn't really matter to us. The court shall retain jurisdiction to enforce all of the terms of the deal memorandum and to make decisions relative to Bree's parenting time schedule, 2K's request for prevailing party fees, and anticipated request to renew the domestic violence order if the parties are unable to reach agreement. So basically the judge is saying, listen, it's going to stay here. It's going to stay in California. We're going to finish all of this out so it's not going to be transferred out to Texas at least anytime soon. D, the parties agree that the final judgment shall contain standard boilerplate language regarding the respective rights and responsibilities. So that is all for this order. What's not final at all? Yes, I will put this up on YT. Sure, we'll let you go with that. Okay, now here is the July 24th order. Oh my gosh, Lauren, this is the second time I'm reading it too. That's why I did a video for you guys to know that I was going to do this today. Okay, now this is the July 24th order. Because there's not reason for a move-away order. Move-away's already been granted, right? He's already in Texas. They talk about that in one of these papers, that it would be like a reverse move-away. They'd have to move to California to go back or whatever. Okay. So this is the court order. Again, I already read this before, but I'm going to read it again. I read it when it first came out. This is the court's ruling, and there's only one thing that changed from this. Findings and orders. The court finds, based on the aforementions of Bree and Bree's counsel, that's when she still had counsel, orally before the court on May 5th, I'm just going to have to read respondent. It's just know that respondent is Bree, petitioner is 2K. Because I tried to read the words and put their names in there, it just doesn't flow out. Okay. Thank you, Diane. That respondent stipulated to petitioner having sole physical custody of the party's minor child, and it has all of his information, in the state of Texas, and such, the court finds it is not required to address the move-away factors set forth in Marriage of Lamusca. Number 2, the court further finds that the issue to be decided by the courts are thus: Bree's request to rebuke the Family Code Section 3044, which again is the DVRO, presumptions as to Bree's request for an order of joint legal custody to respondent, and Bree's request for increased visitation with the minor child, both in the state of California and increased vacation time, and for the removal of existing restrictions, i.e. Santos. Number 3, The court denies respondent request to rebuke the Family Code Section 3044, again the DVRO. The court finds that the presumption has not been overcome. The court finds that Bree, a perpetrator of domestic violence, committed further acts of domestic violence against 2K and also against her current partner, Santos Salazar. The court also finds that Bree has not complied with the terms and conditions of petitioner's permanent DVRO against, hold on, what? Let me read that again. The court also finds that Bree has not complied with the terms and conditions of 2K's permanent DVRO against Bree. And thus, Bree has not complied with the existing custody orders. The court finds that it is concerned that respondent Bree has not learned or changed her behavior, and finds, as also indicated in the PPA evaluator, that respondent minimized her behavior. The court finds a continued pattern of pushing the envelope by respondent Bree, not taking orders seriously, and not following court orders. The court finds that that none of the evidence presented by Bree has convinced the court that respondent or Bree has overcome the Family Code Section 3044 presumption at this point. Number 4, the court further denies Bree's request for joint legal custody, increased visitation time with the minor child, including in the state of California, and her request for the removal of restrictions on the location of respondent's visitation, and the prohibition on respondent's partner Santos Salazar from being present during the visits. The court finds that it has concerns that respondent is not going to follow court orders based on her prior actions and disregard for prior court orders. The court concludes that respondent's behavior does not appear to be child-focused. The court finds that Bree has not been consistent with exercising her visits or phone contact with the minor child to date. So all that time she says, "You guys are lying. He's lying. I make my visits and I make my FaceTime calls." She doesn't. Hey, look at me with gray hair. The court also acknowledges the PPA's evaluator's recommendation that their minor child is too young to be flying to California for visits. Shout out to the evaluator to put that in there. The court denies Bree's request for award of additional holiday time and vacation time. The court finds that it is premature to establish holiday and vacation time at this time. The court further denies Bree's request to require the minor child to travel to Los Angeles to be present for the birth of respondent's other child. The court finds that this request is not child-focused. Number 7, the court denies requests for 2K's counsel to bifurcate the issue of the child custody, and further finds that the orders set forth below herein shall be deemed non-Montenegro orders. The court sets its case for trial as set forth, as set forth herein below, to issue final orders to be included in the parentage judgment, including petitioner's request for prevailing party attorney's fees for his fees incurred for the DVRO. Number 8, the court adopts the recommendations for the PPA in its entirety, except that the court specifically restricts respondents' visits with the minor child to Dallas County, Texas only, and specifically prohibits Santos Salazar, as well as any member of Santos Salazar's family, from being present during Bree's visits with the minor child. Based on the aforementioned finding and rulings, the court makes the following non-Montenegro orders. 1. Legal custody. 2K shall have sole legal custody of the minor child. 2K shall notify respondent of major decisions pertaining to the minor child's health, education, and general welfare. Each party is authorized to obtain emergency medical treatment for the minor child. Both parties shall have access to the minor child's medical, dental, and school records. Both parties shall be listed as parents for all legal documents. Pursuant to Family Code Section 3025, respondent shall be provided access to records and information pertaining to the minor child, including but not limited to medical, dental, and school. Parenting schedule. We're almost done. 2K shall have the sole physical custody of the minor child. The minor child shall be permitted to remain in Dallas County, Texas with the father. The minor child shall be in petitioner's care during all time not designated below as respondent's time. Number 2, respondent shall have up to 7 consecutive days of parenting time with the minor child, once per month in Dallas County. Respondent shall provide petitioner with written notification for her selected parenting days at least 30 days prior to her desired parenting time. Again, that got changed to only 14 days. She only has to provide 14 days instead of 30. Respondent shall provide petitioner with the address of the location where the minor child will be spending his entire time in Texas. The parties shall be allowed to mutually agree in writing to afford respondent additional parenting time with the minor child, if it's something they agree on. Neither Santos Salazar nor any member of Santos Salazar's party shall be present during the respondent's parenting time with the child. And then it goes into the parenting, which we already went over all this. Communication and FaceTime, we went over this too, but neither party shall speak in a negative, disrespectful, or derogatory manner to or about the other parent in the child's presence or within hearing distance of the child. Both parties shall ensure that all other family members and families comply with this order. The parties shall continue to communicate through our family wizard, the parenting application, or another parenting application of their mutual agreement. Parties shall check messages and respond every 24 hours. Parents shall acknowledge receiving a message as opposed to leaving it as read. They have to acknowledge they've seen it. Parties shall limit discussions to issues of return and schedule only. All this stuff is not really attainable. Then we went into their, then it goes in all into their schedule and stuff. Okay, or not their schedule, but their therapies and stuff. We went over all that. All that does not pertain to anything that's going on. This is my question. Remember when Bree was talking about how, well, I'm glad he got what he wanted because I got everything I wanted too. What did she get? Everything was denied. I'm confused on what she got. Everything was denied. Is that what she wanted? Because to me, I feel like that's what she wants. It's a win if that's what she wanted. Elizabeth. That's what she wanted. Yeah, she wanted Santos. She's been fighting for custody and visitation of Santos and not the child. She got nothing. She's going to get to see the child in August for a couple hours a day for 3 days. Jojo says she wanted a reason to walk and she got it. Yep. She wants to be painted as a victim. Absolutely. I mean, that's all that I can take from this. No overnights. It says right now until October, 3 days, no overnights. Yeah, even trying to pretend it was crazy. That's what I thought, Nikki's. I thought I heard her say that she won't see him till November. If she truly doesn't want to have anything to do with her child, that's the best thing to do. I mean, missing visits until October, you're literally... what's the purpose then? Especially since you just took the child to Vegas for like a week, a brand new baby, and immune system not even built up, and you guys have them in 100 and something degree weather around a whole bunch of people. Listen. So, that color you have on now with the girl. Oh, thank you, love. She said John wanted her to be supervised, so I think... oh, hold on. There's nothing in any of these orders that says that John requested supervised. There's nothing in any of this paperwork that says John requested it. She truly... I think 2K wanted to come up. Yeah, she's absolutely... listen, 2K... or 2K. Well, him too. But AA can always come up and talk. Yeah, if you want, because you said that you want to hear it again, so I read it again. If you have anything else you want to say, or even come and say whatever, here she goes. There she is. Hey, love.
Oh my gosh, I don't really have anything else to say, but I do think though that 2K has a lot more say on if visits occur or not if she misses visits.
Yeah.
So they'll have to agree with the therapist, and they're not going to. And then she's not going to be able to figure out how to get it in court in front of a judge.
Right.
To change anything. So that's it. But yeah, just reiterated all that.
Yeah, I agree. It's been a long time coming. Yes, it has been a long time coming. I still can't help but to think, though, how this must affect 2K now that it's over. I'm sure he's thankful that it's over. But also imagine, you guys, he has stayed steady. That he just wants Bree to be an active parent in his child's life. And now he has to go to therapy, right? One of the things, the main thing for him to go to therapy, obviously was someone to talk about for all of this stress. But the other part that he has to talk about is ways to help his son realize that the mom's not going to be there, basically, right? And I can imagine he was, in a sense, relieved that it was over, but also in the back of your mind, it's like, damn, you just didn't even try. Like, you just gave up on your son. You just didn't even try. I think deep down, I think it would hurt me deep down in a way. I'd be relieved that it's over, but deep down, I'd also be like, damn, I'm going to have to explain to my child why his mom just didn't want shit to do with him.
So I have some clients that after years of very heavy litigation, it is a weird kind of fallout that I would caution 2K about. And it's, okay, so your body, when you're in like constant litigation, is in a constant state of fight or flight. And when it's over, which it is, then you try to find, and maybe subconsciously too, you try to find something to sort of keep that level of like, it's not that it's desired anxiety, but it's just like the body's response, And so when you go from 150%, to constantly fighting, constantly worried about this, constantly, concerned, to it's done and it's decided and it's over, it does something to you, So some of my clients have gotten, depressed. Some of them get into a relationship really quick. And by the way, I see a lot of you guys saying, oh, he needs to find a good woman. And I agree with that, but not right now. Just give it some time, because I've seen a lot of clients do that too, because it's just, you jump into something because it's just, I don't know, you have to slowly, I don't know, wean off of the constant fight or flight. So, anyway, I think he's fully capable of handling it, but it's just, it's a weird feeling.
I think it's, and I think it's just like I did it twice, guys. I'm not going to do it again, but I will post this up on my YT, so please make sure you're following my YT. It will be up over there. I'll make sure I post it public. I always forget. I just think that, deep down, I mean, I don't know this, but I would just assume he must be past my bedtime. He must be thinking damn. I don't know. I would feel that way. Even going through all this fight and all this shit, I would still be like, damn, I have to explain to my son why his mom, is not good enough. You know what I'm saying? For the mom yes.
Yeah, and it's tough too when you are going through a legal battle where it's not the best thing for the child to be with the other parent.
Yeah.
In terms of any case that's similar to this, regardless of the gender. But and then when it comes to that final order, it is, it's just this sort of, aha moment of damn, there was a little part of me that was hoping that there was some fight for this child,
Absolutely. Yeah.
And, he may not, and other parents may not be able to verbalize that and say, wow, I really thought that. But it is a level of sadness that you just,
Yeah. It's how do you get over that? And again, you always want what's best for your child, And even though, right now he may not miss it or realize it, baby W. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so tired. He may not realize it or miss it right now. But as he gets older, he's going to be like, wait, so my mom didn't want to fight for me? Oh, but she had another child when I was just 2, and she kept that one and couldn't be without a man that she's no longer with because she didn't want me. You see what I'm saying? It's one of those type situations. I will, Leanne. When we're done here, I will go to bed because I didn't sleep at all last night because my back and head were pounding. But the knot in my back just went away, and then the migraine just slowly I don't know what I did in my sleep.
Well, I hope you feel better.
Oh, I will. Oh, they want to hear your very quickly. So I can go to bed. They want to hear your thoughts on the what's your name?
Clancy trial. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I have a lot of thoughts.
I am horrible with names. Lindsay Clancy. Yeah, the Lindsay Clancy trial.
I don't know. I'm a little bit afraid to talk about my thoughts on this case. But I think it's.
Well, listen, over here we're 50-50. We're legitimately 50-50 over here, so you're gonna be okay either way.
It's a very tragic case that actually I have a hard time listening to. I think probably a lot of people do. But I think she was absolutely failed by everybody around her.
Yep.
And I think that she knew what she was doing, but that she did not know how to stop it or how to prevent herself from doing it. And I think that that's evident with the evidence. I think the prosecution absolutely sucks. Every time I listen to something, I'm like, wow, Massachusetts, Boston, that area never seems to, I don't know what's going on over there, but anybody who lives over there, I'm so sorry. They suck. And all the things. Their police are dangerous. Their mental health services are dangerous. The DA is dangerous.
I feel like the police completely fumbled the entire case. Who lets somebody into an active crime scene for a minute or two by themselves. But today was actually very interesting. Today's testimony, it felt like it like blew so much stuff open to where I'm like, I'm so 50-50 on this case. It's like, okay, well, she somewhat admitted it. She didn't really admit, but like, okay, for instance, today.
No, she did. No, wait. She, hold on. I know. I've been hearing that. She admitted it fully. They have a civil suit.
Mm-hmm.
And she describes what she was saying to the children. Like, she is aware of what she did. She is aware. She has admitted fully to what has occurred. Just because she hasn't done like a formal, okay, her defense is an affirmative defense. So it's not necessarily like she pled guilty to, the unaliving. But it's basically saying that I was, or not me, but that she was so mentally unwell that she didn't know right from wrong, basically.
Yeah.
And that's really cutting it real short. But in her civil suit that she has filed with Patrick Clancy, she details, and it is gruesome and it is tragic and it is so sad, but she details each, like what she said to them while she was doing it, what she was thinking while she was doing it, what had, happened from, the days leading up to it. So, I mean, for all intents and purposes, like and like, listen, I think that the people who, there's weird things about the situation. I think what's clear in my mind from, I think, my professional opinion, but also my personal opinion, is that they, her husband failed her for sure. Who knows? I think it's possible he was cheating on her. Possible he would. Who knows, right? Who really knows?
Yeah.
But what I think is clear is that he had his own preconceived notions of mental illness. I think that both he and Lindsay were very opposed to accepting the fact that she was mentally unwell, not just a postpartum situation. Well, and this is where it gets, I think, really complicated because there is bipolar disorder that that can be triggered by the hormones that occur after you give birth. So, but I think that both of them had this really negative stigma about her being diagnosed with BPD. And, so anyway, so she was failed by him and then also by the providers, but he didn't do it. He did not do it. There's no way that he did it. There's no way.
Well, and I think I heard today too that that she has to go through with this, right? With this, because if she brings up now that she didn't, or that she was saying or whatever, it throws out the whole thing of I'm guilty by reason of insanity.
Well, you can have, I guess what you would call it is like dueling defenses, where your defense doesn't align with the other defense, but
that's what I want to discuss.
It's just, I don't think there's any way around it. I also, like, an attorney cannot ethically represent to the court, and Reddington isn't going to do that either.
Yeah, he's an amazing.
Isn't going to represent to the court that she did something if he knew or had an inkling that she didn't do it. And he's not necessarily saying she did it. But you can have dueling defenses like that, though. You can say, oh, she didn't even do it. But also, if she did do it, she was not in the right mental state.
Yeah.
He hasn't done that. And in Massachusetts, you have to give notice to introduce a third party culprit, which we saw in the Reed case, right? The Reed case, they had to say okay, they thought Colin Albert or maybe somebody else had done it, but they had to then have evidence as to why they thought this other person did that. And anyway, that's not here in this case. But yeah, I mean, I think generally speaking, I just hope that she gets the help that she needs. She's living in a hell no matter what happens. It doesn't really matter if she's either going to be in a mental institution or in prison, and either one is not a good option for her. And she's I don't know if you guys watched it all today, but she was just like bawling today with the medical examiner.
Miserable.
Yeah, and it's just horrible. I think anyway, I would like to see a little bit more of an aggressive attack on the prosecution from Reddington, but that's just my strategy. Like, that's how I am. I'm more of like a pit bull, in court. And he just seems to be like, okay, let's let this happen and let the jury see how devastated and how sad this makes her look. And that's also a good strategy, because I think today she just looked, I mean, it was just so, the prosecution, it was like I don't know what the saying is, like a nail in the coffin, I mean, they were just basically like, oh, we don't give a shit, here we go. Let's just no affect talk about this, and then, have the defendant bawling hysterically. So anyway, I think it's really tragic.
Yeah.
The husband, I just did not do it. I mean, he didn't do it. Could he have been cheating on her? Yes. Did he fail her? Yes. Did he not want to parent by himself? Did he want to like push aside how serious this was in order to do these other things? Absolutely. I think that there is a total argument to be had about that. But this is just really sad.
Yeah, the whole thing it is really, really sad. Yeah, the whole thing, like, okay, with the police, this is what confused me today. Was the police officer that was outside the door, said that it was his presumption that they were going to, I can't remember the words that he used, but basically they were going to give her the line of, say that you were here, or that the psychiatrist was going to give her the line of, say that you're hearing voices, it will help you get off. And that they let him in, and then he's the one that let her use the phone to make the phone call. So the only one that heard that was the psychiatrist and her, where she doesn't really have the memory of it, is what they were saying. That's when all hell kind of broke loose in the courtroom today, and then they did the whole voir dire on the side, and it was just a mess today. Today was a mess. I just feel horrible.
Yeah. Well, what happened was the prosecution wanted to make it seem like the psychologist that Reddington had sent over to evaluate Lindsay had fed her a response and told her to tell Patrick, this, but there's no evidence of that. And so what ultimately ended up happening from today, and it'll be cleaned up later. One of the things that's hard about trial is that you have all these like loose ends, that are just hanging out there, and they don't really end up closing until the end of trial, either at closing or when the rebuttal case happens. But essentially, the hope is that the jury would see that the officer admitted there was no evidence of this, and that this was a prosecution's theory. It is true that the psychologist lent Lindsay Clancy his phone, or their phone. I don't know if it was a male or female, but anyway, their phone. And that she called Patrick from that phone and then, told him whatever. But there's zero evidence that he told her to say that, or that he suggested that to her. And that is what was clarified to the jury today. There's no evidence to support any of that.
It wasn't Patrick that said that. Or you're talking about the
No, it's the
psychologist?
officer. No. The officer that was testifying today was saying that the prosecution's theory was that the psychologist that Reddington, it's all so complicated. See,
Yeah,
this
it
is
was
the
really.
thing.
I do have,
Okay.
I do have the civil order pulled up though that she was talking about. It's lengthy, so maybe what we'll do tomorrow is we'll read this one tomorrow.
And you'll have to like get your mind right to read that. I'll be
Okay.
honest. I mean, it is not something maybe that you want. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll
I
try
would
to
read it in advance and then figure
Okay.
out if you want to do that. It is not, it's really terrible. And also just a reminder that people file things and different stuff comes out in discovery. Different things are going to come out in this case that maybe were unknown prior to the filing of, the civil case.
Yeah.
It's not intentional. It's generally just because it's unknown until some of this stuff comes out. So,
Yeah.
but
It's just sad all the way around. The whole situation is really sad.
It absolutely is. And she is guilt. I mean, she is guilt. She will go away for the rest of her life.
Right. That's what I was saying yesterday. I'm like, whether she's going to go to prison or she's going to go to a mental institute, she's going to be somewhere.
Yeah. And it's not, and she's in her own prison. I mean, you could tell from today, like she's, it's terrible. And there was no evidence, by the way, that she was drug seeking also, by the way.
Right.
I see that in the comments. There's no, in fact, one of the doctors had testified that she's like the opposite of that, of drug seeking.
Well, and not only that, the whole thing when they were trying to say that she was doctor shopping for drugs. No, she was doctor shopping because her doctor didn't do shit. Her doctor was horrible. Absolutely, positively horrible. So then she went to a different doctor that actually did something, and then she referred her somewhere else. It's the whole situation is absolutely horrifying and sad.
Yeah, and I do think, with regard, yeah, this is what I said earlier. I made a comment about, well, I don't know if I even elaborated on it enough to have it make sense, but I think both Lindsay and Patrick are part of the problem with mental health stigma in our country. I think both of them were so anti, like, oh, this isn't a thing for me. This isn't, no, my wife doesn't have BPD. No, I think Lindsay was probably felt similarly, except she was living it. So I think it's, but, so I think she was terrified of getting addicted to these medications. I think she was terrified of being on them. I do think that there's, some, I wouldn't call it doctor shopping, but I think it's reasonable to like meet with several different psychologists or psychiatrists or therapists to find one that, fits with you. Yeah. But she was very, very, very sick.
So it's sad.
Yeah, and those poor kids are the only thing, honestly, that matter. And it's terrible.
It is. It's horrible. So I'll look over it. Probably not tonight because I'm so tired, and I have a doctor's appointment in a whole nother town over. I don't know why they scheduled me out there, and why they first of all, I don't even know why I have a doctor's appointment. That's concerning all on its own. I didn't schedule it. I just got a thing that says you have a doctor's appointment. I'm like, why are you guys just scheduling me a random ass doctor's appointment? So
wait, for tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow morning, like 8:00. So weird. So I hate it when they do that. That always makes me think like, why do you need to see me? What's wrong with me? What test did you get back? So I'm not going to read this tonight because I want to be able to go to sleep because I didn't sleep for shit last night. I'm gonna post it up on YT. Basically, you guys, the summary of the court docs is exactly what I said before. Nothing's changed. Absolutely nothing is changing. 2K has full legal, sole, physical custody of the child. Bree can see the baby for 3 days out of the month, a couple hours during the day. He can miss school for that. She doesn't get overnight visits. And she can take Ruby and not MJ. Santos and his family can't be around, and that's that on that. I mean, that's basically the summary. Summary. So,
That's a good summary. But I will let
and she
you
also
go to sleep.
cannot, huh?
Go ahead. Oh, I was just going to say, I will let you go to sleep and I will try to.
Thank you, love. And thank you again for doing so amazing in the battles. I so appreciate that.
Wait, that made me so mad. Okay, so you bring that up
like,
like
"God
right
damn
when
it."
I'm about to go. Listen, I couldn't get by the fraud thing, and then it was texting me, and it's like, "Is this you?" And I'm saying yes, and then I'm like trying to do it, and it's God, it wouldn't let me. It kept on declining. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Excuse my language. I'm so sorry.
No, but listen, we say it all the time over here, okay? It's a frequent flyer word over here.
Well, that made me really mad.
That was amazing. I know.
We would have won.
Like,
we for sure would have.
oh my God, the second
that
game,
second battle, man.
we were down by 3,000. I'm like, oh my God.
Don't even. I'm so mad. Don't even.
Yeah. Crazy.
I'm like sitting here. If I could tell you all my.
No, this will not change in November. You cut out. What was that?
I don't know. I was just. If I could show you the notifications of all my declines and the guesses for fraud and like, you know, decline for fraud on the notice, I'm like, ah. Anyway.
I so appreciate it. It was absolutely amazing. Wait, listen, we haven't even come close to a win for the last like week, so it was just amazing to even have, and we took their 12 piece, so I'll take that.
I don't know what that means, but yeah.
Yeah, that means that they had a 12 win streak. And so we took their win streak, and their win streak went back to 0. So we'll take it.
Oh, yay. Hey, I'll take that.
We'll take it. So it was.
I
mean,
I would have rather won the whole thing, but whatever.
Me too. You know.
So mad that second.
That second, I just can't wait. 3,000 points. I'm like, ugh. But that's okay. We'll get there. So
anyway.
All right. Well, thank you again so much, and we will chat tomorrow.
Sounds good.
All right. Bye. Okay. So, what's that? Accept an invite to what? I am so tired. Okay, maybe what I'll do is I'll do a quick summary video. That's what I'll do. Before I hop into bed, I will do a quick summary video because I do want to get to bed early because I do have this doctor's appointment. I don't even know what the fuck this doctor's appointment's for. Okay. He's in such a good mood. He's always in a good way. Yeah. I mean, he has nothing to be worried about. Again, my biggest question is what is it that Brie got that she wanted? Because everything she requested was denied. Denied. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Listen, if you have not yet dropped your daily heart maze, I missed where we ended up. We ended up, I think, in the top 7 or 8 today. I didn't get to take my picture, so I appreciate that. We're back into A3. So that's amazing as well. We're ending our night with 1,000 people, 1.2K daily heart maze, 543.6 taps. You guys stretch out your fingers. If you're not following, make sure you follow along. We're going to finish this whole case up and then move into the next ones. I promise I will upload this onto YT, and I promise to make it public. Yes. I will see if I can get it done tonight, actually. Yes, I am hoping, love. I am absolutely hoping because I don't think anything's going to change in November. So, I mean, I may read just that one, but I'm good. Yeah, I'll let you guys know what's about tomorrow because I have no clue. I didn't even know that doctors could just schedule you appointments and not even know. I just found out just like the other day. They scheduled a while ago. I didn't even know. Crazy. So, I love you guys all so very much. Have a blessed night.